This is Golden Eagle basketball.
Gets inside the lane, right-handed layup, good, plus the foul. He's got it. First three of the ball game for the Golden Eagles.
Every game, every moment, every season on the journey to March. Right here on the ORU Sports Network, powered by Playfly.
Crosses over, step back three, you bet! Oral Roberts pulls out a stunner.
Now, here's the voice of the Golden Eagles, Connor Clark.
Live from Ogden, Utah, here at the campus of Weber State University. It is game one of the Big Sky Challenge and the Summit League Challenge here as the Golden Eagles are on the road yet again as they face off against the Weber State Wildcats. Hi, everybody. This is Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. This is the Empire Fence pregame show. Empire Fence of Tulsa, leading a legacy built on excellence since 1955. Northeast Oklahoma's most trusted fence builder. Visit empirefence.net. That's empirefence.net. Well, we've got a good one here for you tonight from the base of the Rocky Mountains here in northern Utah. An absolutely gorgeous scene outside of this arena, but unfortunately for us, at least tonight, basketball is an indoor sport. But it's going to be a big game for both of these squads, and Oral Roberts looking to get back in the win column after suffering a loss against Rice to close out the Coconut Hoops Invitational last week. It's their first game in exactly a week, and it's against a pretty formidable opponent in the Wildcats. And we will meet the Wildcats right now. They come into this ball game with a record of 3-4. The last time out, they defeated fellow Summit League foe Kansas City, who they'll actually see twice this year. A rare home-and-home non-con in the same season. So that's a little bit interesting. They have 4 straight games against Summit League opponents, but they defeated Kansas City 82-61 at home, the first of 4 straight against the Summit League, as I mentioned. Now, the man who led them in scoring last time out is actually not going to be available here tonight with a tweak of an ankle in the late stages of that Kansas City game. It's Viljami Vartiayan, and of course, because his name is extremely long and tough to say, that gives me a little bit of a break here tonight because he's not going to play. But he led the team with 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Edwin Suarez Jr. finished with his first double-double of the year with 16 points, 12 rebounds. He was 7 of 13 from the field, which was unbelievable. And Jace Whiting, 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting. It was an extremely efficient night for the Weber State Wildcats against the Kansas City Roos. Well, this Wildcat team brings in a very balanced offensive attack. They have 6 players who score in double figures. Now, of course, one of those guys will be out of the ball game here tonight in Vartiainen because of the injury, but their leading scorer actually comes off the bench in Trevor Hennig. He started 3 of 6 contests, and he averages 14.8 points per game. So that's a little bit of a unique wrinkle to this Wildcat offense here tonight. They're shooting 48% or more in the last 3 games. They shot at 54.8% against Campbell, 48.1% against UTA, and 52.7% against Kansas City. So all extremely, extremely efficient nights in their last 3 contests, which has been really impressive to watch. They're not a huge 3-ball team, however, though. Their last 3 games are just 8 of 24, 6 for 18, and then 10 of 23. So they're not really going to shoot you out of the game with the 3-ball, and that could bode well for Oral Roberts' defense here tonight. They have had a bunch of close losses in this season. 3 of their 4 losses decided by single digits this year. One of them in overtime. That overtime loss came at Utah in Salt Lake City, 92-89 against the Utes in the Big 12. They also lost at Utah State 83-73, a loss at UC Irvine 79-70. And a loss here at home against UT Arlington, 74-73. So the slimmest of margins. And Oral Roberts will actually see UTA later on in the month of December. So keep that on your calendar as well. Players to watch here tonight is going to be number 6, Trevor Hennig. We talked about him earlier, averaging 14.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 1.7 assists. He has played in 6 games. He has only started 3 of them, though, and he's their leading scorer despite coming off the bench. He's their 6th man, but essentially their 6th starter as well. He's got double figures in all 6 games. He's coming off of 13 points and 3 assists against Kansas City the other night. Number 24, Jace Whiting is another name to look out for, the transfer from Boise State, and then UNLV, although he only played 2 games for UNLV last year because of a season-ending injury. He's averaging 13.4 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.4 assists. He has started in 6 of 7 games, and he has had double figures in 6 of 7 games. He is an extremely efficient offensive player, shoots it at a 57% rate. He's 36 of 63 from the field this year. It has been really, really impressive to watch. And then finally, Viljami Vartiainen is the third player to watch, or so we thought coming into tonight, but he is out. He came in averaging 11.4 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 1.9 assists. He has started 5 of 7 games, double figures in 6 of 7 games, and he's by far and away their best 3-point shooter. So that is what Weber State is missing here tonight. So that'll be something to look out for. Number 8 in white is not available, and that could bode well for Oral Roberts here tonight as they try and kick off the Summit League Big Sky Challenge with a victory. Now, defensively, Weber State is really, really good. They lead the country in 3-point field goal defense, only allowing opponents to shoot 20.4% from beyond the arc. And they've held teams to 3 threes or fewer 4 times already this season out of 7 games. It has been extremely difficult to hit the 3 ball against this Weber State team. And what does ORU like to do? Well, they like to shoot a lot of threes. So that is a clashing storyline here tonight that'll be really interesting to look out for. They're also 7th nationally in rebounding. They out-rebounded KC 41-24, and they lead the Big Sky in field goal defense, 3-point field goal defense, and rebounding. So they have about a margin of plus 9.5 on the boards, and they average 15 second chance points a game, as well as 15 transition points per game. So that's about 30 points per game of their offensive makeup. Those are going to be the 2 areas to focus on here tonight for Oral Roberts. Speaking of the Golden Eagles, they come in with a 3-6 record, with a 1-2 record on the trip to Florida, capturing a 91-83 win over Kennesaw State. They did lose to Florida Gulf Coast 93-88 and Rice 81-62. Connor Dow coming off of absolutely phenomenal play last week, averaging 19.3 points per game, shooting at 55% from the field, 50% from 3. ORU as a team in the first 2 games of the Coconut Hoops Invitational shot at 54% and then 56%. So the offense was clicking, to say the least. The 3 ball is starting to drop for Oral Roberts. They have hit double-digit threes in the last 3 games, 11, 13, and 10 respectively. They matched the season total of games with double-digit threes just last week in Florida, with 3 straight games with double-digit threes. They're attempting 29.2 threes per game, and they make exactly 10 a game. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of what Oral Roberts is doing from behind the arc. This team is also learning how to win. And when I say that, well, they had to overcome some obstacles in that Kennesaw State game. They were down 4 twice in the last 6 minutes, and they overcome both of those deficits and end up winning the ball game in impressive fashion. Once again, 91-83 in that one. So we talked about it with Coach Barnett, too, after that game. This team is still learning how to win, and that may have been a big jump to eventually capturing that lesson and what it comes with. A big storyline, though, we talked about inactivities for Weber State. Oral Roberts has a pretty sizable inactivity here tonight. No Ofri Neve. He is out with a concussion that he sustained against Rice in the final game of the Coconut Hoops Invitational. He took an elbow to the face going for a rebound, so he is not available here tonight. He did not make the trip here tonight, so no Ofri Neve here for the Golden Eagles. Players to watch for Oral Roberts, it's Connor Dow. We mentioned his numbers from last week. He is averaging 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1.8 assists on the season, his first season as a Golden Eagle. He made 13 threes in Florida, and he tied his career high 22 points against Kennesaw State. He also had 5 threes in that game, which is a career high. Ty Harper, another name to watch, the team's leading scorer, 16.4 points per game, 2.9 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. He scored 20 or more in 2 of the 3 games in Florida, and he's got 4 20 or more point per game efforts this season. He's shooting 18 of 36 over his last 3 games, so Ty Harper has been shooting the ball at an elite level over the last week. And then finally, the last name to look out for, Jack Turner, averaging 10.1 points per game, 2.8 rebounds, 2.5 assists. However, he's coming off of his first scoreless effort against Rice. He was 0 of 6 from the field, so Jack Turner looking to right those wrongs here tonight against Weber State. All-time, Oral Roberts trails the series 6-2. The last time ORU actually beat Weber State came all the way back in the 1974-75 season. Since then, they have lost 6 in a row. ORU is 1-4 here in this building in Ogden, Utah. And their last meeting came on January 6th of 2024, where Weber State captured an 83-78 win at the Mabee Center in Tulsa. So that is a look at the all-time series between these two Big Sky and Summit League foes. Well, as the Empire Fence pregame show continues, we will catch up with assistant coach Will Saxon as he previews tonight's matchup. He had the scouting report for this one, so he gives you a deep dive into what this Weber State team likes to do and how Oral Roberts can go about stopping them here tonight and try and grab win number 4 on the 2025-26 season. So all that and more is coming your way here on the ORU Sports Network. This is the Empire Fence pregame show. Don't go anywhere. Golden Eagle basketball continues after this.
Life comes at you fast, whether it's starting a family, making the most out of your side hustle, or anything else financial. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone. That's what we do. We're TTCU Federal Credit Union, and we're here to get you where you want to go. Our money experts can help build your credit, figure out your budgets, and even help plan your savings goals. Together, we've got this. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC. Looking for delicious fried and rotisserie chicken? Look no further than Waldo's Chicken. Our Southern-style scratch-made sides are the perfect complement to our mouth-watering chicken. With dine-in, drive-through, and catering options, we got you covered for all occasions. Let us handle your next fundraising event, team lunch, or family gathering with our full-service catering options. Enjoy all your favorite sports with lots of TVs, and don't miss out on our daily food and drink specials each week. With 2 convenient locations at Broken Arrows, Tiger Hill Plaza, and 71st and Yale. Waldo's Chicken, the best fried chicken in Oklahoma.
This is number 5, Connor Down. You're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Golden Eagle basketball is right around the corner. Time to get you geared up with everything you need to know with the Empire Fence pregame interview. Here's Connor Clark.
Welcome back into the Empire Fence pregame show here from Ogden, Utah. Oral Roberts and Weber State coming your way in just a matter of moments. Connor Clark sitting down with assistant coach Will Saxon ahead of tip-off. And, Coach, a big one for your guys. You're on the road wrapping up what has been a pretty long road stretch for the team, all the way from Oklahoma a couple of weeks ago to Florida and now all the way over here to the Mountain Time Zone in Utah. And just kind of overall in this road stretch, what have you seen from this group just in ways that they've been able to come together? I know the Florida trip was a big opportunity for camaraderie to grow as well, but what have you seen from this group over this, couple week stretch?
Yeah, anytime you're on the road this long and you play in that many games, you have the chance to experience adversity, experience highs and lows, and we've been able to grow through those highs and those lows. So even the first game in Florida, to be able to respond the second game, and then realize when we're high that we have to be able to respond in a better manner in that third game. And now we get an opportunity to represent the Summit League in the Big Sky Summit League Challenge, which is a really, really cool event against a really good Weber State team that's 3-4, but easily could be 5-2 with close losses to Utah and Arlington.
Now, this is kind of in the midst of a stretch of kind of like opponents is what we've been saying. It feels like conference play. How beneficial has that been for your group?
Really beneficial. In the Summit League, you'll get Thursday, Saturdays. And so this week we're getting a Wednesday, Saturday. So it's close to similar. But yeah, very, very good experience. Guys will be able to lock in on their routines, lock in what a game week looks like. So this will pay dividends down the line into February and March.
Let's dive into this Weber State squad, and they've got 6 guys averaging double figures. They've got 7 guys who play 20-plus minutes a night, and pretty deep offensive team. And it could be a different guy every single night. On the paper sheet, at least, it's Trevor Hennig who just leads the charge points-wise with just under 15 a game. But when you face a team that's so, balanced overall offensively, how do you go about scouting that? And, what do you do defensively in order to try and contain that to, instead of 6 guys, make it 2 or 3 guys?
Yeah, I think that you look at kind of their overarching themes or their strengths as a team instead of trying to go, obviously we'll recognize each of their individual players' strengths, but two things that pop off the stat sheet with them is that they get 15 points per game in transition and 15 second chance points per game. And we know if we can slow them in those two categories, that impacts each of their guys individually, making it tougher on them if we can keep them off the glass and keep them out of transition. They average 78 points a game, and they're getting 30 of them in those two categories, which is a big chunk of their points.
We heard Coach talk about it last night. You mentioned 15 second chance points a game. I mean, they crash the boards like crazy, averaging 45 rebounds a game. They nearly have a plus 10 margin in that category as well. And kind of the purple painted area in the court here tonight is going to be pretty much the premium in tonight's game. And with your bigs especially, how do you go about locking down that area of the court, making sure that, Weber State doesn't run away with the battle on the glass?
Yeah, I think it's kind of a two-part series. Obviously, in our half-court defense, we want to force tough shots. And when you force tough shots, you're going to have rebound opportunities. And we need to take advantage of those rebounding opportunities by being lower and more physical and pursuing that basketball once it does hit the rim.
Now, you guys also talked about last night how, teams who've played Weber State so far have kind of settled at times offensively for shots. How do you go about staying aggressive in those moments for all 40 minutes and not letting, they're kind of giving you what you maybe don't want? How do you not let that defeat you guys offensively?
Yeah, I think that we're enough games into the season that we know the difference between what a good possession looks like for us and a not so good possession. And we know that good possessions consist of multiple sides of the floor, getting paint touches and being able to drive and kick and make plays for our teammates. And then also another key is getting stops so that we can push it in transition, because that's our most efficient shot, is scoring in transition.
Let's focus on your squad a little bit here too. And you guys shot the ball really, really well in 2 of 3 games in Florida. And even in that second half against Rice, you started to pick it up offensively as well. But Connor Dow is a name that really sticks out, was phenomenal in that 3-game stretch, shot it at a 50% rate and above 50% from beyond the arc in those 3 games. What can you say about his offensive progression this season? Because I know he didn't have the start that he wanted, but right now he looks like one of the best shooters in Summit.
Yeah, Connor's really, really worked at it from the second he got on campus. He's been a worker that's stayed in the gym and always working on it. I think as he's played with these guys, being a whole new group, and figured out where his spots are and how to use screens, he's become more comfortable, and that's probably why his percentages have gone up. But the work has stayed consistent with him, which has paid off.
And how much as the coaching staff, and I know Corey Alford has controlled the whiteboard a lot offensively, but how have they been able to get him open specifically? I know they run a lot of sets for him specifically, and obviously it's been working out as of late. He's gotten a lot of clean looks. Yeah,
I think we do a really good job of getting a ton of reps in practice as a group together. So they're not necessarily always sets like, hey, you're going to get a shot here, but our guys naturally and organically have figured out a way to play off each other and get Connor those shots.
And another thing that sticks out is your guys' bench. I really thought took a step forward in Florida. A couple of names that stick out: Martins Killips and Marin Smith. I know Barron came off that tweaked ankle that he had against Haskell. He came in and gave you guys pretty quality minutes in back-to-back games. And, of course, Martins in that game against Florida Gulf Coast played some huge minutes off the bench. And, of course, Cal Furnish is also a pretty big mainstay off the bench.
Yeah, Martins and Barron bring a tremendous amount of physicality when they enter the game in different ways. Martins from the wing spot is a big-time crash the rebound guy, very physical defender, is comfortable matching up against like-sized guys, bigger guys, quicker guys, whatever it is. He's physical enough to disturb those guys. And then Barron brings that big-time physicality in that he puts his shoulder and his legs into you, and he's able to finish through contact and then deliver hits at the rim that prevent shots.
Well, Coach, as always, thanks so much for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Connor.
Well, don't go anywhere. Starting lineups and tip-off are coming your way next. This has been the Empire Fence pregame show.
Family owned and operated since 1969, the Don Thornton Automotive Group is driven to make car buying easy and your ownership experience exceptional. Tulsa's choice for performance and luxury. Audi Tulsa, Don Thornton Cadillac, Jaguar Land Rover Tulsa, Don Thornton Volkswagen, and Lexus of Tulsa. Visit any of their dealerships on Memorial in Midtown or online at donthorntonauto.com.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
This is number 4, Layman McGrady, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Golden Eagle Basketball is coming your way right now. Time for tip-off on the ORU Sports Network.
Well, welcome back here from Ogden, Utah, as Oral Roberts and Weber State just about set to kick off here from the D Event Center. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. Game 1 of the Big Sky Summit League Challenge here with you, and it is a big one for both sides. Oral Roberts at 3-6, Weber State at 3-4. As the Golden Eagles trying to get back into the win column, and the Wildcats trying to stay in the win column. Weber State 3-1 in this building. Oral Roberts 0-3 in true road games. They're trying to get their first true road win since January 3rd of 2024. So quite a lengthy streak when it comes to true road victories. Let's get your starting lineups for both sides. First, over Weber State, they look like this. Edwin Suarez Jr., Tijon Sane Jr., Trevor Heading, Malik Goma, and Jace Whiting. The head coach, Eric Duff, did his 4th season, an even 53-53 record. However, he's been on staff here at Weber State for 20 seasons. He was a big part of getting Damian Lillard to come play here at Weber State. Of course, a massive name in the NBA, multi-time All-Star. His number is in the Raptors here, the number 1. I know he wears the number 0 in the NBA, but number 1 at Weber State, and he is actually their general manager on staff as well. So that is a pretty cool wrinkle there. And Eric Duff with a big proponent of getting him to fulfill that spot here at Weber State. As for Oral Roberts, they look like this. A little bit of a new look starting lineup because of no Ofri Neve here tonight. It's Jack Turner, Ty Harper, Connor Dow, Luke Gray, and Yuto Yamanuchi Williams. So Luke Gray and Yuto Yamanuchi Williams in the starting lineup together for the first time this season. The head coach, Corey Barnett, in his first season, a record of 3-6 for the first-year head man of the Golden Eagles. As Oral Roberts, they've played a pretty difficult schedule. They've had a couple of close losses with Tulsa and Florida Gulf Coast, but this team feels like they can beat anybody on any floor at any time, and a massive opportunity stares them right in the face right now. Oral Roberts rocking the Navy Road uniforms. They got the white numbering and lettering on the front and the back of the jersey, the big ORU across the chest, and the gold trim up and down each side of the uniform. Weber State goes with the white home uniforms. You got the purple stripe going up and down the sides of the jersey, purple numbering and lettering on the front and the back. Weber is above the number and State below the number on the front, and the big sky logo at the back of the neck on the back of the jersey. Oral Roberts will go left to right as we see it here to begin things. Weber State going right to left. It'll be Yamanuchi Williams and Malik Goma to tip us off here from the D Event Center. Everybody rises to their feet as we get set to kick off the Big Sky Summit League Challenge between both of these teams. The 3rd straight season of this great challenge, and the Summit League is 2-0 so far heading into tonight. A whistle is about to be blown as they reset both players at midcourt. Ball's in the air, and it's won back by Yamanuchi Williams to Jack Turner, who bounces it to Ty Harper, and we are underway here from Utah. Harper will have it, give it up for Yamanuchi Williams between the circles, right back to Harper off the handoff, left wing. Harper surveying with 18 on the timer, gives it up for Turner. Now it's head of the key for Connor Dow with 15. Down, no look pass right wing for Yamanuchi Williams. Now head of the key for Turner, goes right around the screen with 8. Turner, step back 3 on the way, straight on, rattles in and out, and the rebound ripped down by Goma, and Weber State comes up with a stop on their first possession. They want to push with Sane. Sane, head of the key for Weber State, a team that loves to get out and run. 15 points per game in transition for this Wildcats squad. Dribbling left, Suarez, he's in the corner, skip pass opposite corner, a Sane 3, also rattles in and out, rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll go back to Oral Roberts. So a couple of 3 balls to begin the game, and they both hit every part of the iron, but don't fall. And a little bit of pressure here from Weber State to begin things tonight. Pretty soft one-on-one pressure as Whiting will guard Ty Harper as he brings it across near sideline. Harper hands off for Turner. Now head of the key for Yamanuchi Williams. They swing it to Dow left wing. Just a minute gone here in this first half. Both teams scoreless. Harper, top of the key, gets Turner. Left wing, thought about the three. Now will drive in with the right hand. Retreat back out to the right short corner. Lobs ahead of the key. Nobody there. Dow able to scoop it up. Bounces it into the corner. Extra pass underneath. Gray kicks it out. Left corner three. Yamanuchi Williams. He's got it. First three of the ball game. Yuto Yamanuchi Williams. And ORU's on the board. They lead it 3-0. Weber State quickly ahead on the other way. Ball deflected by Harper. They kick it back out. They'll reset with Edwin Suarez Jr. Now kick it far side. That's Whiting out there. Bounces it right corner for Suarez. 14 to shoot for Weber State. Suarez goes right baseline, one-on-one with Luke Gray. Had it rejected, a late whistle, and a jump ball. And the possession favors Weber State. So it will remain Wildcat ball with a baseline out of bounds just off to the right of their basket. 3-0 ORU, 18-20 left to go in this first half. As Suarez will do the honors of inbounding it for the Wildcats. Suarez being guarded by Gray. He's got the basketball now, and the action starts. Suarez lobs it, head of the key for Heading. Heading gives it up now, Whiting. Whiting right back to Heading, right wing. Heading with a couple of crossovers, three to shoot. Jumper over Dow, off the mark, offensive rebound for Goma. They kick it out, straight on three. Whiting lets it go, and he's got it. So after both teams missed a three on their first possession, they both cash in on a three on their second possession, and we're level at three apiece. Harper with it right wing on the other side, wanted to go. Turnaround jumper on the way, 15 feet, no good. And the rebound ripped down by Suarez. Here comes Weber State. Whiting brings it across half court. Extra pass to the opposite wing for Sane. Head of the key. Jump pass, Whiting left wing, being guarded by Turner. Wants to clear out and bounce it underneath left block for Goma, who goes to work one-on-one with Yamanuchi Williams. Goma spins back to the left hand. Hook shot with zero arcs somehow goes down, and it's a 5-0 run after the opening bucket for Weber State. They have a 5-3 lead. Jack Turner with it, left side. Skip pass into the right corner for Connor Dow and ORU. Yamanuchi Williams head of the key. They swing it for Turner. Turner with 18 to shoot and a whistle underneath and a foul away from the ball. And I believe they may actually call a 3-second violation on Luke Gray as Yamanuchi Williams checks out. And Barron Smith Jr. sees the floor here early in this first half, 17-20 left to go. And a 5-3 Weber State lead. It's Sane with it on the other side for the Wildcats. Back cut Whiting. Got it rejected by Barron Smith. He gets tied up on the loose ball, and it is a jump ball. It'll send it back to Oral Roberts. So Barron Smith Jr. with an immediate impact with a swat on Jace Whiting, who was cutting right baseline. And ORU's got the stop. They got the ball back with Ty Harper, who will bring it across near sideline. Working on Jace Whiting. Harper right wing. Bounces it, head of the key. That's Barron Smith with it. Hands it right back off for Harper. Right back underneath for Barron Smith. Wants to go to work on the smaller Whiting. Turns with the left hand. Got hacked from behind, but no call. ORU bench wanted a foul. They didn't get it. Here comes Weber State. Heading gives it up. Far sideline for Sane. Now he's got it head of the key after a touch pass from Goma. Skip pass into the left corner. Whiting a three. Rattles in and out. And the rebound, Jack Turner. Here come the Golden Eagles. Turner wants to push up the near side. He's got it across half court. Left wing down. Long range three on the way. Left it short. And the rebound to Sane and the Wildcats. He wants to outrun everybody down the floor. He's up the right sideline. He'll slow it down. Now Suarez drives it from the head of the key. Nobody there. And he lays it in. A 7-3 start for Weber State. As Cal Furnish and Martin Skillips get waved to the scorers table for ORU. Jack Turner with it on the other side for the Golden Eagles. We're approaching the under-16 timeout. Left wing for Ty Harper. He gets it into the left corner. Harper wanted to bounce it underneath for Barron Smith. Didn't have him. Now head of the key. Turner will drive in down to the right block. Got caught underneath, and they're going to say he traveled with it before he got the shot off. With 16 minutes exactly. And that'll send us to our first timeout of the ball game. So a quick start for the Wildcats here at home after a 3 to open of the ball game. 7 straight for hosting Weber State, and they take a 7-3 lead into the first time out of the ball game. We'll step aside and be back after this. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle Basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
Life comes at you fast, whether it's starting a family, making the most out of your side hustle, or anything else financial. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone. That's what we do. We're TTCU Federal Credit Union, and we're here to get you where you want to go. Our money experts can help build your credit, figure out your budgets, and even help plan your savings goals. Together, we've got this. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC. Looking for delicious fried and rotisserie chicken? Look no further than Waldo's Chicken. Our Southern-style scratch-made sides are the perfect complement to our mouth-watering chicken. With dine-in, drive-through, and catering options, we got you covered for all occasions. Let us handle your next fundraising event, team lunch, or family gathering with our full-service catering options. Enjoy all your favorite sports with lots of TVs, and don't miss out on our daily food and drink specials each week. With 2 convenient locations at Broken Arrows, Tiger Hill Plaza, and 71st and Yale. Waldo's Chicken, the best fried chicken in Oklahoma.
This number 5, Connor Down. You're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Hey fans, Jim Norton Toyota is where T-Town gets Toyota. Why? Jim Norton Toyota always has a huge selection of new Toyotas. Jim Norton Toyota has a lifetime warranty on every new Toyota, and you'll get it all, plus a huge Jim Norton discount. Come see him at Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota. A 7-3 start for Weber State here at home after the first bucket of the ballgame went down for Yuto Yamanuchi-Williams. 7 straight for Weber State as Whiting knocked down a 3. Suarez and Goma each have a pair as well. Rebounding battle, the Wildcats in front 5-3. They got the basketball out of the timeout. It'll be brought across by Sane. He hands it off for Whiting towards half court. And now over for Burris, who's into the ball game for the first time for the Wildcats. Handoff left wing for Sane. Now head of the key for Cutler, who's also in for the first time. Ball kicked towards half court, and Henning able to scoop it up. And now a foul away from the basketball. And it's going to be on Barron Smith Jr., his first and the team's first. So it'll be baseline out of bounds for Sane, and the Wildcats with 20 on the timer. He lobs it, head of the key, knocked away by Dow. Nearly had the steal, but Hennig is back to retrieve it in the backcourt. He'll bring it up near sideline and hands off for Whiting at half court, being guarded by Turner, 12 to shoot. Whiting directs traffic still at midcourt. Now finally goes right to the sideline. Head of the key for Sane. Right back to Whiting, right wing. 4 to shoot. Whiting drives inside, floater in the lane, rattles home. So Whiting with 5 early ones, and it grows to a 9-3 Weber State lead as Jack Turner will bring it across for Oral Roberts. Turner crossover right, now ends up going left. He's at the wing, back to the head of the key. Turner surveys right corner for Killups, right back to Turner. Turner around a screen, thought about the 3, now left wing. Dow attacks the pivot foot, gets inside, got caught underneath, and he turned it over. Here comes Henning and the Wildcats. Henning across half court, straight on, into the paint. Stolen away by Dow right from behind, and he gets whistled for a foul. So Connor Dow, his first personal, team second. And it looked like kind of a clean play, but a nice hustle by Connor Dow behind the play as Ty Harper checks back in for Jack Turner. And in for the first time is Deuce Paschal for Weber State, the freshman from Portland, Oregon. Inbound it on the baseline, work it up top for Hennig. And now Cutler swings it around. Right wing for Sane. Sane around a screen to the left, gets to the free throw line inside the paint. High arcing layup, no good, and a late whistle and a foul called. And that's going to be on Cal Furnish, his first, and the team's third in about a matter of minutes. 14:46 left to go in the first half. First free throws for either side coming for Tyjon Sane Jr., the junior from Everett, Washington. Transfer from Western Washington. First free throw is up and rattles out. An 82% free throw shooter, Sane is, so a rare miss for him, but he spent 3 seasons at the Division II level before coming to Weber State. He has started all 7 games coming into tonight, and he splits a pair there, and he gets subbed out. And in for the first time is Ardarius Grayson for Weber State, another freshman in for the Wildcats. A little bit of pressure off the free throw make as Ty Harper gets the inbounds pass from Martins Killups. And Harper will work it across midcourt straight on. Bounces it right elbow for Barron Smith. Smith surveys. Smith dribbles one time, now twice to the left, looking for a handoff. Now he'll drive inside. Smith, wild layup, no good off the front of the rim. And now here comes the Wildcats. Offensive struggles continue for Oral Roberts. Paschal, head of the key, gives it up. Now at the baseline for Burris. He drives inside, dump off for Cutler. Got 2 men in the air, but he missed the layup. Rebound Smith. And here come the Golden Eagles. Furnish will bring it across far sideline. Furnish stops, thought about popping the 3, but he'll give it up for Harper after the pass from Barron Smith. Harper, head of the key, drives inside with a right hand. Got shut off Short corner right side. They swing it around. Furnish left corner three. Bullseye. Cal Furnish, his first three. Oral Roberts' second make of the first half, and it's 10-6 Weber State. On the other side, quickly, they waste no time. Grayson at midcourt, directing traffic, finally gives it up for Burris. Now Paschal off the handoff, left corner. Back up top for Burris. They swing it around for Cutler, who's at the right wing. Cutler, bounce pass underneath, heading on the baseline cut. Got caught underneath against Furnish, puts up a tough jumper off the rim, and the rebound for Barron Smith, and he gets it up to Dow as he was falling over. Smith behind the play, but Harper doesn't care. He'll pull it back out. Kicks it out. Dow thought about the right wing three. Gets to the baseline, pull it from 10 feet, and it takes a friendly bounce and drops for Connor Dow. His first points and back-to-back buckets for ORU. A quick 5-0 spurt. It's 10-8. 13-17 left to go in this first half. Burris dribbles right wing, gives it up for Heading. Now top of the key for Cutler. Looks left. Cutler, kind of a interesting exchange with Grayson, but he's got it in the left corner, being harassed by Cal Furnish. And he'll pull it back out for Heading with 12 to shoot. Heading right side, gets switched on to Killips with 8. Heading towards half court. Now head of the key, gets the way to the free throw line. In the paint, wants to turn around from 10. Puts up a wild jumper off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Cutler, and he gets fouled by Smith. Well, offensive rebounding is something that this Weber State team will do a ton. We mentioned they average 15 second chance points a game, which is a ton. And they lead the Big Sky in rebounding. They're 7th nationally in rebounding with a plus 9.5 margin. Average 45 a game. So Cutler at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Puts up the first one, and he's got it. Declan Cutler, the sophomore from Vancouver, British Columbia, north of the border. That's his first free throw attempt, and he makes it. So good start for him for the stripe. Substitution for Weber State. Jace Whiting back in. Connor Dow and Barron Smith both take a seat, as well as Chase Martin and Yuto Yamanuchi-Williams check in for the Golden Eagles. Goma is also back in for Weber State as he takes the spot of Cutler, who just made 2 free throws. And it's a 12-8 Weber State lead with just under 13 minutes left to go in this first half. Furnish will calmly bring it across, right across the Wildcat logo at midcourt. He stays there, being harassed, and now he goes right, switches on to a defender, and Paschal gives it up top of the key. Harper, lob pass underneath. Yamanuchi-Williams turns, misses. Rebound tapped around, and it's grabbed by the Wildcats. Here comes Paschal across half court. Gives it up right side for Whiting at the wing. Whiting thought about the three, but gave it up top of the key for Goma. Goma, it's actually going to be a 3-second call on the inside. As they're going to get Nigel Burris for it. I thought they were going to call a travel there for a second. It looked like that he dragged the pivot foot up top, but regardless of turnover, ORU's got the ball back. 12-8, 12:22 left to go in the first half. Oral Roberts basketball as Furnish brings it across half court. Crosses over, and he draws the foul. That one will go on Ardarius Grayson. His first and Weber State's first of the half. As that'll prompt Tyjon Sane Jr. to check in for Grayson on the Weber State side of things. Furnish inbounds it right in front of the Weber State bench to Harper at midcourt. Harper with a crossover, rejects the screen, gets inside, wild take up and good. My goodness. Ty Harper with a Euro inside of the left-handed finish, and it's a 2-point game, 12-10. Weber State off and running. Paschal gives it up, top of the key. That's Sane there with it. Now right back to Paschal, right side of the wing. Nice crossover move, gets inside on Furnish. Finger roll up, no good, and a foul underneath. And we'll see who that's on. It's going to be on Oral Roberts. It may be on Chase Martin. Actually, it's going to be on Cal Furnish. That is his second. So something to look out for. 2 Golden Eagles with 2 fouls as we head to the under 12. It's Weber State 12 and Oral Roberts 10 here from Ogden, Utah. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
Family owned and operated since 1969, the Don Thornton Automotive Group is driven to make car buying easy and your ownership experience exceptional. Tulsa's choice for performance and luxury. Audi Tulsa, Don Thornton Cadillac, Jaguar Land Rover Tulsa, Don Thornton Volkswagen, and Lexus of Tulsa. Visit any of their dealerships on Memorial in Midtown or online at donthorntonauto.com.
Looking for delicious fried and rotisserie chicken? Look no further than Waldo's Chicken. Our Southern-style scratch-made sides are the perfect complement to our mouth-watering chicken. With dine-in, drive-through, and catering options, we got you covered for all occasions. Let us handle your next fundraising event, team lunch, or family gathering with our full-service catering options. Enjoy all your favorite sports with lots of TVs, and don't miss out on our daily food and drink specials each week. With 2 convenient locations at Broken Arrow's Tiger Hill Plaza and 71st and Yale. Waldo's Chicken, the best fried chicken in Oklahoma.
Adventure, comfort, safety. The Acura MDX has it all. Perfect for family trips or weekend getaways. The Acura MDX keeps you connected, comfortable, and confident on every road. Drive one today at Grubbs Acura of Tulsa, where luxury meets peace of mind. The MDX, your journey elevated.
What's going on? This is Luke Gray. You're listening to ORU Basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
After a tough offensive start, Oral Roberts has battled right back as they've made 3 of their last 4 shots, and they only trail by 2. It's Weber State 12 and Oral Roberts 10. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network, live from the D Event Center in Ogden, Utah. Game 1 of the Big Sky Summit League Challenge, and a pleasure to bring it to all of you wherever you may be listening. But Oral Roberts, they opened up the scoring with the Yamanuchi Williams 3-ball, and then all of a sudden it was 9 unanswered by Weber State, and finally ORU started to take the lid off the basket. Cal Furnish with a big 3, Ty Harper with a fancy layup inside, and Connor Dow with a pull-up jumper that took a friendly bounce. That's all the scoring for ORU. On the other side, it's Jace Whiting leading the charge for the Wildcats. He's got 5 points, and the Wildcats have free throws out of the timeout. It'll be Deuce Paschal, a freshman from Portland, Oregon. He's 0 for 2 from the stripe here to begin his collegiate career, but he knocks down the first free throw there to make it a 3-point ball game. 2 fouls on 2 Golden Eagles, Barron Smith Jr. and Cal Furnish. Connor Dow also has 1 personal, 5 team fouls in total, as the second one is up and down for Paschal, and it's back to a 2-possession game as Turner has the inbounds pass from Chase Martin. He'll work one-on-one across the timeline with Tyjon Sane Jr. Works it across far sideline, now between the circles, dribbles right, gets blitzed on the screen. Now right wing for Yamanuchi Williams. Directs traffic, hands off for Harper. Harper at the wing, bounces it underneath. Nice pass. Yamanuchi Williams, better catch. Wild shot, no good. Offensive rebound for Martin. Looking for a kick out. Finds Harper. Extra pass for Turner, right wing. Turner will reset. Finds Dow. Extra pass left corner for Harper. Harper crosses over. Dumps it underneath. Williams had it blocked underneath. And now here comes Whiting and Weber State up the near side. Whiting with it left wing. And skip pass. Right side. Paschal goes in between the legs but lost it on the way in. Martin had it. He got it stripped, and Paschal's able to finish. My goodness. Should have been a turnover. Instead, it turns in for 2 for the Wildcats. They lead at 16-10. Now Dow, he'll pull up from the left wing. Long range 3, no good. Offensive rebound, Harper battling through a couple Wildcats. He'll send it back out. Turner straight on 3. Too strong. Rebound tapped out of bounds, and it will stay with Oral Roberts. So a fresh 20 for the Golden Eagles as Hennig checks back in for the Wildcats, and Luke Gray back in for the Golden Eagles. Chase Martin checks out. And Paschal checks out for Weber State. 16-10. Wildcats, 10:49 left to go in the first half as Turner will inbound it in the corner right in front of Weber State's bench. Gets it in right wing for Harper. Fresh 20 for ORU. Harper at the midcourt logo. Now dribbles right. Drives inside, dumps it off for Luke Gray. Wants to go to work on the right block, and he traveled with it before he put the ball on the deck. So another turnover for ORU. That has been an issue this year. It's their 4th here in the first half. Sane will bring it across straight on. Swings it back out for Suarez. Now bounce right short corner for Goma. Working one-on-one with Yamanuchi Williams. Goma goes to the left hand, and it's off the glass and in. An 18-10 lead for Weber State, their largest of the ball game right now. Harper, top of the key. Gives it right wing for Turner. 21 to shoot. And Gray will try the straight on 3, too short rather. And here come the Wildcats. Sane gives it up for Whiting, right wing. Whiting wants to go baseline around Turner, had it poked out of bounds, and it will stay with the Wildcats. But a nice defensive poke from Jack Turner. Aaron Jacob will check in for the first time for ORU, seeing early minutes. And Burris back in for Weber State. 22 on the shot clock, 9:58 on the game clock. Weber State gets it into Suarez, left corner, wants to drive on Jacob, and he immediately picks up a foul. So that is Jacob's first, team sixth. Next one will put Weber State in the bonus with about half of the first half left. Sane gets it in immediately to Burris on the left block, lays it in on the foul. First on Luke Gray, team seventh, and one more at the line coming for Nigel Burris, the senior from San Francisco. He's an 84% free throw shooter, transferred from Utah State a couple of seasons ago. Chance to make it an 11-point advantage for Weber State. Free throws on its way, and it rattles home. 21-10, 9:53 left to go in the first half. So Gray will inbound it, gets it into Harper. And ORU needs to figure it out on this end. They're 1 for their last 7. Harper with it left wing, now top of the key. Harper a crossover. Staying put, nearly turned it over, and Jacob able to come up with a loose ball. Kicks it into the right corner. Turner a 3, too short, and the rebound to the Wildcats. Here comes Sane racing across half court, gives it up for Burris. Euro step in the lane, layup good. 13-point Weber State lead, 23-10, as Martins Killups will check back in here at the next whistle. Harper with it on the far sideline, left wing. Harper gets off of a screen, but doesn't do anything with it. Kicks it around for Turner. Now head of the key, Dow thought about the 3 with a pump fake. Now he'll put it on the deck with the right hand, drives inside, got a block from behind, and a late whistle and a foul. I'm going to say he got hit in the head on the way in. The foul will be on Tyjon Sane Jr. It's his first and only the team's second. Fouls are 7-2 in favor of Weber State right now. So Connor down to the free throw line, a 90% free throw shooter. He's 9 of 10 to begin his first season as a Golden Eagle. First one is up and too strong. I mean, the lid is fully on the basket right now for ORU. Killups checks in for Luke Gray. Dow with a second one on the way, and it is up and good. So that brings it back to a 12-point game, 23-11, as Sane brings it across half court. He's at the Wildcat logo, dribbles left around a screen, kicks it off. Burris spins around to the right elbow, gives it up for Whiting outside with 18 to shoot. Whiting surveys head of the key. Whiting drives inside with the left hand, gets all the way to the bucket and scores. Right around Killups. And Whiting, his head was at the rim on that layup. Turner on the other side for ORU, right wing. Turner with a couple of nifty dribble moves. Gets to the baseline, nearly lost it, and ball's loose on the deck. Who's going to grab it? It trickles out of bounds, and it will stay with Oral Roberts. Battle between both number 5s, Nigel Burris and Connor Dow. So Jack Turner will inbound it opposite of Weber State's bench. He'll throw it into the backcourt for Ty Harper, who will bring it across. Harper dribbles left. He's at the wing with 12 to shoot. 8.5 minutes left to go. Harper still surveying. Now wants Jacob to clear out. He'll pull from the top of the key. Missed it badly. And another rebound for Sane. Just nothing going for Oral Roberts on offense right now. Sane with it left wing. Gives it top of the key for Burris. They swing it around for Whiting. Whiting attacks with the right hand on Harper. Puts up a floater off the back rim. Offensive rebound. Goma. He'll put it back up. Missed it short. Rebound loose on the deck. A foul underneath. And who's it going to go on? Looks like it will go on the Wildcats. And it will be on Burris. So Nigel Burris' first personal, the team's third. Ito Yamaduchi-Williams will check back into the ball game. He'll take the spot of Connor Dow. And Turner inbounds it to Harper. Next whistle will send us to a timeout. Harper angles left after bringing it up the near sideline. He's at the left wing. Rejects the screen from Yamaduchi-Williams. Works his way to the baseline. Pull up from 15. No good. Too strong. Rebound knocks out of bounds. Back to the Wildcats. And that'll send us to a timeout. Largest lead of the ball game for Weber State. It's 25-11 Wildcats on their home floor. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle basketball right here on the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor continues with our most successful promotion in decades. Patriot asks, are you upside down in your current vehicle? Meaning you owe more than it's worth. Let Patriot in Pryor get you out of that upside down vehicle with Patriot's exclusive $20,000 negative equity assistance program. Plus, enjoy up to $15,000 off new Ram trucks, Jeep Grand Cherokees, and Dodge Chargers. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor today. Ram MSRP $81,975.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Racers, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of four with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our four locations to experience the power of four for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
This is number one, Ty Harper, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Looking to score big on your next event? Check out Marriott Tulsa Southern Hills, now partnering with Ruffin Event Center next door. With 100,000 square feet of event space combined, it's a strong play for gatherings of any size. Visit our website or call 918-493-7000 to book your stay or event today. Marriott Tulsa Southern Hills and Ruffin Event Center, where every stay feels like a championship win. Well, it's all Weber State right now in this first half on their home floor. They lead Oral Roberts 25-11, 7:52 left to go in half number one. This is game one of the Big Sky Summit League Challenge. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. And it is Wildcat ball out of the timeout as Tyjon Sane Jr. brings it across far side, handing off for Whiting at midcourt. And now Burris with it left wing. He hands off for Hennig. Now at the head of the key. Surveying, that's Goma. Looking for Hennig, didn't have him on a handoff. Wanted Burris on the backup, didn't have it there. 15 to shoot for Weber State. Heading off the handoff, works his way to the left baseline. Swings it back out left wing for Burris. Head of the key now, Whiting. Drives in with the right hand, kicks it out into the right corner, and stepping out of bounds, Tyjon Sane Jr. And an early turnover out of the break for Weber State. Sends it back to ORU, and Sane gets subbed out for Ardarius Grayson, who's back into the ball game for the Wildcats. ORU needs to figure it out on this end of the floor. One of their last 10, and currently victim of a 15-3 run for Weber State. They got a 14-point lead. Turner works his way to the left elbow, now brings it back out top of the key. Turner gives it up. Yamanuchi Williams handing off left side for Harper. Harper, top of the key for Martin. Martin wants to drive with the left hand, gets tied up, and he gets fouled on the pass back out to Ty Harper. Foul's going to be on Ardarius Grayson, his second. As a team's fourth. Deuce Paschal back into the game for the Wildcats. He takes the spot of Nigel Burris, and Chase Martin checks out as Luke Gray is back in. Turner to inbound on the baseline. Lobs it head of the key for Yamanuchi Williams with 20 on the timer. Hands off for Killups, who goes left. Killups drives inside with the left hand, bounces it underneath on the baseline, and another foul. This one will also be on Weber State. It'll be on Goma. So Malik Goma picks up his first personal. Burris forced to check back in. Goma takes a seat. And we'll do it again with Turner on the baseline with 20 on the timer. Same thing, lobs it head of the key for Yamanuchi Williams. Gives it up for Killups left side. Underneath now in the left block for Gray. Gray wants to go to work. He's got the mismatch on Whiting. Muscles the way through, but he missed the layup right side. Here come the Wildcats wanting to push, led by Whiting. Gives it up top of the key. Suarez works his way left. Hands off for Henning at the wing. Heading to the free throw line. Drives inside with the right hand. Right-handed layup good. All the way to the bucket goes Henning. And the run continues. Harper trying to beat everybody down the floor for ORU. Lays it up, no good. The lid remains on the basket. And now here comes Paschal and the Wildcats. Gives it up. Henning, catch and shoot three, left wing off the front of the rim. And the rebound wrapped down by Suarez. He puts it back through. 29-11 Weber State. My goodness. Turner top of the key. He'll step back for three. Launches it and got it. And that finally breaks the spell. ORU with their first made field goal in nearly 4 minutes. Over 6 minutes left to go as they give it off for Paschal. Drives inside through a plethora of blue jerseys. Extra pass, Whiting, left wing three. Missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound, Yamanuchi Williams for ORU. Harper wants to push up the far sideline. Harper with a crossover on Suarez. Spins in the lane. Got stripped on the way in. Now here come the Wildcats and Whiting leading the break. Whiting bounce pass underneath Henning. Fights the contact. Got fouled. So it'll be 2 shots for Trevor Henning. And a foul on Luke Ray. That is his second. And the team's 9th. So that puts, actually they're going to give it to Martins Killips. I beg your pardon. So Gray still has 1. Killips picks up his first, and the free throw for Henning on the way. It's good. Henning, a sophomore from North Bend, Washington, 71% free throw shooter, coming off of 13 points against Kansas City. Couple of substitutions now for Oral Roberts. Connor Dow, Cal Furnish, and Chase Martin, Aaron Jacob all back into the game for Luke Ray, Jack Turner, and Ty Harper. Second free throw from Henning on the way, and there's a whistle. It's waved off of lane violation on David Hanson, who's in for the first time for the Wildcats. Back in, Tyjon St. Jr., he takes the spot of Henning as Furnish brings it across for ORU with just over 5.5 to play in this first half. ORU down 16, 30-14. Dow off the handoff, head of the key. Dow looking for space, works his way left to the wing, working in on Hanson. Now kicks it back up top for Killips on the pump fake, drives inside through contact, no foul, and he got blocked off the glass. Suarez picks up the loose ball for the Wildcats, gives it up for Sane. Sane now gives it right back to Suarez, drives all the way in with a left-handed, scores. Pushing ahead, Furnish gives it up for Martin all the way to the bucket. Martin left-handed layup, left it short, offensive rebound. Jacob got it stripped on the way up, and the rebound ripped out by Sane, and it'll go back to Weber State. I mean, it's been that kind of night for ORU. Not even the layups are going down. And we'll walk 94 feet for more free throws for Weber State. It'll be Sane to the free throw line. He got 1 point, 1 of 2 from the stripe here tonight. Back into the ball game, Malik Goma for Weber State. Takes the spot of Edwin Suarez Jr. A 1-on-1 opportunity, and Sane hits the first. So one more for Sane as his team is up 33-14, just over 5 minutes left to go. He knocks down the second. It's a 20-point lead for Weber State here in this first half. Furnish brings it across near sideline, working on Sane, who just hit those 2 free throws. Works his way between the circles. Left wing for Jacob. Hands off for Dow. Dow thought about the 3. Gives it up for Martin, head of the key. Martin shuffles it for Killips. Now extra pass. Jacob will fire the left wing 3 off the front of the rim. Rebound ran down by Hanson. There comes Weber State up the far sideline. Now straight on. That's Sane with it. Extra pass Hanson. Weaves it into the left block for Goma. Goma surveys. Now wants to back down on Killips. Gives it up. Sane. Long range 3 on the way. Good. Timeout, Oral Roberts. And it is all Wildcats in this first half. A 37-14 lead for Weber State. We'll take the timeout with them. Oral Roberts still looking for answers offensively. We'll be back in a moment on the ORU Sports Network.
Family owned and operated since 1969, the Don Thornton Automotive Group is driven to make car buying easy and your ownership experience exceptional. Tulsa's choice for performance and luxury. Audi Tulsa, Don Thornton Cadillac, Jaguar Land Rover Tulsa, Don Thornton Volkswagen, and Lexus of Tulsa. Visit any of their dealerships on Memorial in Midtown or online at DonThorntonAuto.com.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
This is number 9, 0 for Nave, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
All Weber State here in half number one from Ogden, Utah. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. They lead it by a score of 37-14, and it has been the offensive struggles for ORU that have been the story. Weber State shooting 54% from the field, 33% from three. They're 9 of 10 from the free throw line. As for ORU, just 5 of 24 from the field, shooting 20%, 3 of 11 from three, 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. And it has been a 27-6 run over the last 8:55 for Weber State. Rebounds favor the Wildcats by 10, 20-10. Offensively, 4-3. Defensively, 16-7. Out assisting ORU 5-2. Turnovers, exact opposite. ORU with 5, Weber State with 2. So it has been, for lack of a better term, kind of a punking here from Weber State here in the early going. ORU just searching for anything as they have the basketball out of the timeout. Chase Martin will inbound it for Cal Furnish, who's got it right at the baseline. He'll bring it across, working one-on-one with Sane. Furnish bounces it right wing for Killips. Now top of the key for Gray. Wanted down the back cut. Now he's got him at the left wing. Dow curls around the screen. Dow will step back. He'll fire the three. Missed it short. Rebound tipped around. Killips trying to grab it, and Dow comes up with a loose ball, and then he loses it out of bounds. So it'll go back to Weber State. Hanson to inbound it right in front of his own bench. Gets it in for Sane. Sane calls out the play call on top of the Wildcat logo at midcourt. Works his way left. Zone defense now for Oral Roberts. First time we've seen this here tonight. Sane over for Paschal. Now right back to Sane. Sane head of the key. Swings it right corner. Hanson a three. Left it short. Ball bounced on the rim a couple of times. Gray comes up with a rebound for Oral Roberts. Now here comes Furnish pushing it far sideline for Martin. Now gets it into Killips. He drives baseline. Layup no good, but he got fouled on the way up. Foul's going to go on Malik Goma. That is his second personal. That is team foul number 6 for Weber State. And it'll send Martin Killips to the free throw line for the first time in his collegiate career. He had 3 points against Rice a week ago tonight. First free throw from Killips is too strong. Burris checks back in for the Wildcats, as well as Heading. As Goma and Paschal check out, Ty Harper in for Cal Furnish for ORU. So Martin's Killips with another shot after missing the first. 3:37 left to go in this first half. Free throw is on its way. Too strong again. Back tap from Dow, but right into the hands of Sane. Here come the Wildcats. Sane pushes it left wing for Hanson. Now back out for Henning. Works his way to the left elbow. Now corner. 3 ball on the way from Hanson. Rattles home. 40-14 Weber State. The left wing, Harper. Wants to go to work on the bigger Burris. Works his way inside and gets fouled. So Burris picks up his second personal, team foul number 7 on Weber State. So ORU the bonus for the next 3:14. Let's see if Ty Harper can try and break the dry spell here. 76% free throw shooter. First one on the way is good. Harper now with 3 points. Suarez back into the game for Weber State as Burris checks out. Harper's second free throw, up and down, makes it 40-16. 3:14 left to go in this first half, and Sane will slow it down as he brings it across half court. Back to the zone defense goes Oral Roberts. Sane, right wing, head of the key now for Hennig. Hennig gives it Hanson. Swings it, left corner. Whiting got his man to the air. 3 ball on the way. Left it short. Rebound tapped around. Ripped down by Chase Martin. Here comes Ty Harper now up the near side. Harper for ORU. Right sideline. Top of the key. Martin thought about swinging it one more. Now he'll drive in. Kicks it back out for Harper. Will reset with 20 on the shot clock. Harper with a couple of crossovers. Harper downhill. Right side. Layup good on the block. 4 straight for Ty Harper. Makes it 40-18. 2.5 to go. Henning beats everybody down the floor. Lost it underneath for a moment. Got it back. Spins around. Finds Suarez cutting into the lane. And he gets fouled on the way in. Foul is on Luke Gray. That is his second personal. Yuto Yamaduchi-Williams to check back in for ORU. As Suarez goes to the free throw line, a 69% free throw shooter. Coming off of a double-double against Kansas City. First free throw is on the way, and he nearly banked it in, and it rims out. So Yamaduchi-Williams checks in for Gray. So one more shot for Suarez. It's on the way, and it's much better looking this time. He swishes it. It's 41-18. Harper pushing near side, wanted to go behind the back, nearly lost it. Now Harper goes left inside on Sane, had it swatted on the way in, and the loose ball collected by Suarez. Here come the Wildcats. Sane brings it across, dumps it off for Suarez. Nearly had it taken away by Harper. Ball loose on the deck, and now Martin swipes it away for the Wildcats. Here comes Dow leading the break. Dow all the way inside, Euro step, kicks it out right corner for Harper. He'll drive in, and an offensive foul. The frustration just building. Harper's first personal. 1:59 left to go here in this first half, and a first half that ORU honestly can't have finished fast enough. 41-18 Weber State. Sane brings it across, deep right sideline. Calling for Henning to circle up top. He's finally got it. Now bounces it left block. Whiting in the teeth of the zone. Puts up a wild shot, no good. Rebound ripped out by Martin again. Pushes it up for Harper. Harper inside, hangs and hits with a left hand. Nice take from Ty Harper. Makes it 41-20. A minute 33 left to go. Now Sane inside, hesitation move, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound tap to Killips. Here comes ORU yet again. Dow the near sideline. Dow right wing, skip pass for Martin. Martin looking for somewhere to go with it, and now he finally finds Ty Harper deep left wing. Harper into the corner for Yamaduchi-Williams left side. Lobs it underneath. Martin, an offensive foul. They call him on a push-off, creating space, and ORU bench does not like it. Double bonus for Weber State. They will not shoot free throws because it is an offensive foul. So Hansen back into the game, as well as Cutler for Weber State. Sane gives it right wing. Now left wing for Hansen, right back to Sane as they play catch. Now Hansen, deep three, left wing, left it short, rebound Yamaduchi-Williams. Yamaduchi-Williams will lead the break. He's across half court, signaling for Dow on the handoff. He's got him. Now left wing for Harper. 20 on the timer. Harper rips his way around to the right. Now head of the key. Harper a crossover. Gets inside of the paint. Kicks it out. Left corner three. Dow on the way. He finally sees one go through. That's a big shot for Connor Dow. Makes it 41-23. About a 1 second difference. They're actually going to turn the shot clock off now. So Weber State can hold for the final shot. They'll get it across half court and call a timeout. So the Wildcats with a timeout with 22.9 left to go in the first half. 41-23 Weber State. ORU has started to see some buckets go down. Connor Dow hitting his first three. But it is still a pretty sizable deficit. 22.9 left to go. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. We'll get you stats here in just a moment as our stat monitor is facing some technical difficulties right now. But obviously a frustrating first half for ORU. Not the start that they envisioned, but let's see if they can finish this on a high note right now. Ty Harper leads all Golden Eagles with 8 points. Connor Dow right behind him with 6. On the other side, it's Edwin Suarez with 7, as well as Jace Whiting. Tyjon Sane Jr. has 6, but a very balanced scoring attack for Weber State, which is very on brand for them. So nothing too surprising there, and they're going to try and hold for the last shot as Hansen will inbound it just off to the right of ORU's bench as we see it. Hansen gets it in for Sane. Now he immediately gets doubled by Harper and Martin. Sane gets inside, dumps it off, heading layup good on the baseline cut. 16 seconds as ORU can now hold for the final shot. Dow with it near sideline. Whiting all over him. Dow now at midcourt for Harper with 7. Harper goes right to the wing with 5. Harper, hesitation, gets inside, layup off the bottom of the backboard, wanted to draw the foul, no good, and that'll put an end to the first 20 minutes of play. Weber State off to a dominating start here at home. They take a 43-23 lead into the locker room. Well, the Don Thornton Automotive Group halftime report will come your way next. We'll give you a full stat breakdown of this first half and get you caught up with scores around the top 25 in college basketball as another loaded night in college basketball continues. So all that and more is coming your way next. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle Basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
When it comes to family dinner, Waldo's Chicken makes everyone happy. Kids love the hand-breaded tenders and creamy mac and cheese. Parents love the deal. Every Tuesday, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult entry. Whether you are craving sandwich, wings, or fresh salad, Waldo's has something for everyone. With 3 Tulsa area locations open 7 days a week, plus catering for any event, Waldo's Chicken serves up flavor and smiles. Waldo's, where family favorites are made fresh every day.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Racers, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Grubbs Acura of Tulsa, we don't just sell cars, we stand behind them. That's why we offer a lifetime warranty on every new Acura and select pre-owned vehicles. Drive with confidence, knowing your investment is protected for the long haul. Stop by Grubbs Acura of Tulsa today. Luxury you can trust, backed for life.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
Time for a break in the action. Let's recap the first 20 minutes and catch you up with all things college hoops on the Golden Eagle Halftime Report. Here's play-by-play voice, Connor Clark.
Halftime here from Ogden, Utah, the D Event Center, home of the Weber State Wildcats, and it has looked like home for the Wildcats. They have a 20-point lead here in the break, 43-23 over the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles. Here in Game 1 of the Big Sky Summit League Challenge. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. So glad you can make us a part of your Wednesday night. I know it's a late one for all you back in Oklahoma, as we're an hour behind you. So we're glad you're staying up late with us here in the middle of the week. But honestly, Oral Roberts, and I think any of them in the locker room will tell you, this is probably their worst 20 minutes of the year. Just got honestly punked in the first 15 minutes or so of that first half, and we'll get you the stats here right now. ORU shooting just 8 of 30 from the field. That's good enough for 26%, 4 of 13 from 3, and 3 of 6 from the free throw line. On the other side, Weber State clicking on all cylinders offensively. 15 of 31 from the field, good enough for 48%, 3 of 10 from 3, 10 of 12 from the stripe right now. Rebounds have been a story here tonight. Oral Roberts with 16 rebounds in that first half. Weber State with 23 rebounds as they have 4 offensive rebounds. So does Oral Roberts, but They're out rebounding ORU on the defensive glass 19-12. Turnovers 8-3 in favor of Weber State as well. So that's also been an issue for ORU. But it's just been the shooting, honestly. And it's one of those days where you got to try and find ways to take the lid off the basket. ORU just really hasn't done that quite yet. But they had a decent end to that first half. And I think Coach Barnett may have gotten a little bit frustrated with the officiating down the stretch there as well. I'm not here to call the game officiating-wise. Of course, we let them do their job. But it has been a pretty physical game here in Utah to start off the Big Sky Summit League Challenge. Leading scorers for Oral Roberts, it's Ty Harper with 8 points. He's 3 of 9 for the field. Connor Dow right behind him with 6 points. He's 2 of 5 for the field, and he's knocked down one of the 4 threes for Oral Roberts. On the other side, for Weber State, a balanced scoring attack as we really predicted. Edwin Suarez Jr. with 7 points. He is tied with Jace Whiting, also with 7 points. Right behind them is Tyjon Sane Jr. He's got 6 points in total, and then you just kind of got points all over the scoreboard for Weber State. And again, they come into this match with 6 guys averaging double figures. Now, they're missing one of them here tonight, but again, it's still 5 guys averaging double figures with a pretty decent sample size on the season. So impressive stuff nonetheless from the Weber State Wildcats. Points off of turnovers, Weber State with 6 of them, ORU with 2. Points to the paint, Weber State is demolishing 22-6. Second chance points 7-0 in favor of the Wildcats. Fast break points 5-2 in favor of the Wildcats. Bench points 14-3 in favor of the Wildcats as well. ORU opened up the scoring. That's the only time they've led here tonight, 3-0. It has been all Wildcats ever since. And that is the full stat breakdown for you here in the first half of play from Ogden, Utah. Let's get your scores from around the top 25 in college basketball. A lot of games here tonight. A bunch of them have gone final, and 3 of them are in action right now. Number 25, Arkansas hands number 6, Louisville, their first loss of the year at home, 89-80. Number 10, Iowa State beats Alcorn State 132-68 in Ames, Iowa at the Hilton Coliseum. Just a drubbing there. Number 12, Alabama takes care of Clemson in Tuscaloosa 90-84. Minnesota defeats number 22, Indiana at the Barn 73-64. And then 3 games in action right now. Number 9, BYU, not too far down the road, about an hour and change from where we're at. 42-26 over California Baptist at the half. Number 17, Vanderbilt on top of 8-0 SMU, 42-34. Battle of undefeateds there in Nashville. 2:15 left to go in the first half there. And number 20, Auburn on top of NC State at home, 28-21, 7.5 and change left to go in that first half from Auburn, Alabama. Those are the scores in the top 25 around college basketball here tonight on what is a pretty good slate. It was a really good slate last night, and Wednesday follows it up quite well. Well, once again, the score here from Utah, 43-23, Weber State in front of ORU, and ORU had a really tough time shooting the ball, just 8 of 30 from the field. Can they turn that around in half number 2? That will be the main question moving forward. This is the Don Thornton Automotive Group halftime report. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a break, and then on the other side, we'll have the second 20 minutes of action coming at you from the D Event Center on the campus of Weber State University. So don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle Basketball right here on the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
When it comes to family dinner, Waldorf Chicken makes everyone happy. Kids love the hand-breaded tenders and creamy mac and cheese. Parents love the deal. Every Tuesday, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult entry. Whether you are craving sandwich, wings, or fresh salad, Waldorf has something for everyone. With 3 Tulsa area locations open 7 days a week, plus catering for any event, Waldorf Chicken serves up flavor and smiles. Waldorf, where family favorites are made fresh every day.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Reese's, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Grubbs Acura of Tulsa, we don't just sell cars, we stand behind them. That's why we offer a lifetime warranty on every new Acura and select pre-owned vehicles. Drive with confidence, knowing your investment is protected for the long haul. Stop by Grubbs Acura of Tulsa today. Luxury you can trust, backed for life.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
Life comes at you fast, whether it's starting a family, making the most out of your side hustle, or anything else financial. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone. That's what we do. We're TTCU Federal Credit Union, and we're here to get you where you want to go. Our money experts can help build your credit, figure out your budgets, and even help plan your savings goals. Together, we've got this. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC. Looking for delicious fried and rotisserie chicken? Look no further than Waldo's Chicken. Our Southern-style scratch-made sides are the perfect complement to our mouth-watering chicken. With dine-in, drive-through, and catering options, we got you covered for all occasions. Let us handle your next fundraising event, team lunch, or family gathering with our full-service catering options. Enjoy all your favorite sports with lots of TVs, and don't miss out on our daily food and drink specials each week. With 2 convenient locations at Broken Arrows, Tiger Hill Plaza, and 71st and Yale. Waldo's Chicken, the best fried chicken in Oklahoma.
This number 5, Connor Down. You're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor continues with our most successful promotion in decades. Patriot asks, are you upside down in your current vehicle? Meaning you owe more than it's worth. Let Patriot in Pryor get you out of that upside down vehicle with Patriot's exclusive $20,000 negative equity assistance program. Plus, enjoy up to $15,000 off new Ram trucks, Jeep Grand Cherokees, and Dodge Chargers. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor today. Ram MSRP $81,975.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Reese's, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
This is number 1, Ty Harper, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Back here from the D Event Center, just moments away from half number 2, taking flight here in Ogden, Utah. TTCU Federal Credit Union is proud to be the exclusive credit union partner of Oral Roberts University. Founded by teachers in 1934, TTCU serves more than 150,000 members with 21 branch locations. If you don't have the ORU School Pride Visa debit card, get one today and support the Golden Eagles. Visit ttcu.com/ORU for details. Score out of the break. It's Weber State 43, ORU 23. And a lot of work to do for Oral Roberts, especially on the offensive end. Just 8 made field goals in the first 20 minutes, 8 of 30. And let's see what the response is here from Corey Barnett's group. And it seemed like the energy was pretty high spirits, honestly, coming out of the locker room here for warm-up. So hopefully an encouraging halftime from the head man as well. Let's see what ORU can do here in this second half. It'll be Weber State basketball to begin half number 2. ORU will go right to left as we see it here in the second 20. And Weber State will go left to right as we see it. Same starting 5 for Weber State. Martins Killips is going to start in the second half, as well as Barron Smith Jr. for ORU. So a little bit of a new look there for the Golden Eagles, trying to mix some things up. Let's see what can happen. Edwin Suarez Jr. gets it into Sane, and we are off and running in half number 2. Wildcats with a 20-point lead. ORU, how will they respond as they get it top of the key for Goma? Goma left wing, looking for a handoff, gets shut off nicely by Harper. Still surveying, finally gets it for Heading. Heading kicks it out. Sane, right wing, extra pass into the corner. Whiting drives baseline, high arcing floater, bounces off the rim. Rebound battle for, and Barron Smith comes down with a rebound. So a stop for ORU in the opening possession of half number 2. Here's Harper with it on the other side. Harper calmly brings it over to the right wing, crosses back over to the left. Now top of the key, Killips gives it over for Turner left side. Turner now head of the key for Barron Smith, threw it inside, and it's knocked away by Whiting, a turnover. Here comes Sane across half court, straight on. Sane picked up his dribble far away from the basket, finally gets pressed by Turner, now gives it up Whiting right wing, and now Suarez will dribble right baseline, dumps it off underneath. That's Goma making a couple of moves and a plethora of blue jerseys. They reverse it. Sane, a right wing 3, got it. 46-23, Weber State in front. As Harper brings it across right side. Harper bounces it, head of the key for Smith. Smith hands off for Dow, looking for an open shot, gives it up for Killips right side, into the corner, right side 3, good from Jack Turner. So Turner responds with a 3 of his own. Big shot for Jack, as that is his second 3 ball to go down. Suarez on the other end got it blocked by Barron Smith, and it's out of bounds back to the Golden Eagles. A couple of nice possessions for Barron Smith Jr. out of halftime. Bringing the aggressiveness as Martins Killips will sub out for Cal Furnish. 18:26 left to go in the ball game. 46-26, Weber State in front. Harper brings it across the timeline far side. Gets a screen to the left from Barron Smith, works his way to the head of the key. Now lobs it, right corner for Turner. Turner thought about it. Now he wants to get it inside. Didn't have a clean pass for Furnish, who gives it right back to Turner. He'll square up straight on 3. That one off the side of the rim. Goma rips down the rebound. Here comes Sane wanting to push it up ahead. Henning underneath. Whiting waits for Furnish to fly by, and he lays it in. Well, the transition game has absolutely killed ORU here tonight. Harper with it, top of the key around a screen, and there's going to be a foul on the defense. It'll be on Hennig. This is his first personal, team's first of the second half. And Furnish will inbound it opposite of the ORU bench. Furnish waiting, bounces it, head of the key for Smith. Hands off for Harper, far sideline. Harper calls out the play. Goes left, fights the contact, works his way to the free throw line, spins inside, left block hesitation, muscles it up, late whistle, and a foul is called. Nice take from Ty Harper. He'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That'll go on Suarez. That is his first personal, team second of the half. And Ty Harper with 2 shots. First one is on the way from Ty, and he drains it. So Harper up to 9 points. He has not missed a free throw here tonight. 3 of 3 as Burris checks in for Suarez on the Weber State side. Harper with 1 bounce. Free throw on the way is good. Yuto Yamanuchi-Williams will check in for Barron Smith. Yeah, Weber State, after back-to-back free throw, makes up 20, 48-28. 17 and a half left to go in the ball game. Sane goes right to the wing, kicks it up top for Goma. Goma lost it for a moment, gives it up far side corner for Burris. Now Hennig top of the key with it. Hennig around the screen, finds Goma. Driving to the basket, and he dunks it down. A nice pass from Hennig. And here's Turner with it on the other end for ORU. Turner ahead of the key for Dow. Lobs it underneath Yamanuchi-Williams. Quick turn with a right hand. Rims out, got his own miss, trying to muscle it back up, and he gets fouled. So Yamanuchi-Williams will go to the free throw line. 2 more shots for Oral Roberts coming. Is going to go on Goma. That's his 3rd personal, and the team's 3rd already. Yamanuchi-Williams, his first free throw, missed it short. I mean, the imaginary lid has just had a stranglehold on ORU's offense tonight. Cutler back in for Goma, who's got to sit with the 3 fouls on Weber State's side. Second free throw on the way for Yamanuchi-Williams, and he rattles that one home. 50-29. Just over 17 minutes left to go in the ball game. Weber State in front. Sane hands it off. Out the head of the key for Cutler. Cutler surveys back to Sane. Sane curls around the screen to the free throw line, dumps it underneath. Cutler throws it down with 2 hands. Nice 2-man game there from Sane and Cutler on the left side of the floor, and it results in a 2-handed jam. Here's Turner on the other side for Oral Roberts. Give and go with Yamanuchi-Williams. Missed the layup, though, on the receiving end, and Whiting rips down the rebound for Weber State. He rushes up the near sideline, gives it underneath, and the layup good in transition from Burris. 54-29. Luke Ray set to check in for Oral Roberts. Harper with it on the other side. Harper into the paint, got fouled on the way in. Foul's going to be on Cutler. That is his first. Team foul number 4, and Harper back to the free throw line. 1 dribble for Ty, spins it back to the left hand, free throw up and down. 5 of 5 from the stripe for Ty Harper. As Yamanuchi-Williams and Jack Turner check out, Luke Ray, Chase Martin in for ORU. Harper calm as always, fires it up and in. Perfect 6 of 6. He's got 12 to lead all scorers. Sane will bring it across straight on for Weber State. Deep right wing, ahead of the key for Hennig. Underneath, Whiting left all alone, and he missed the dunk with the right hand. Dow comes up with a rebound. Here comes Oral Roberts. Furnish inside, kicks it out. Martin thought about the extra pass, now finally gives it up for Harper left wing. Harper to the free throw line. Extra pass, right wing 3, Dow. He's got it. Connor Dow knocks down another 3, 54-34 with just under 16 minutes left to go. And ORU back to the zone defense. Sane will bring it across for Weber State. Hennig top of the key. After the feed, brings it back to the logo. Now left wing for Burris. Burris back to Hennig underneath, and a foul on the entry pass. And that'll go, I believe, on Luke Gray. And if it is, that is his 4th personal. And it is. I beg your pardon, that's his 3rd. So Luke Gray with 3 team fouls, and that sends us to the first time out of the second half. Weber State in front by 20, 54-34 on top of Oral Roberts. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle Basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
Family owned and operated since 1969, the Don Thornton Automotive Group is driven to make car buying easy and your ownership experience exceptional. Tulsa's choice for performance and luxury. Audi Tulsa, Don Thornton Cadillac, Jaguar Land Rover Tulsa, Don Thornton Volkswagen, and Lexus of Tulsa. Visit any of their dealerships on Memorial in Midtown or online at donthorntonauto.com.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
This is number 4, Lemon McGrady, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
ORU fans, it's always a win when you drive with Patriot Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Tulsa. Score big with massive savings and get up to $20,000 in negative equity assistance. Patriot CDJR, the Jeep and Ram capital of Oklahoma, at 46th and Memorial. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network as Weber State continues to dominate 54-34, 15:36 left to go in the ball game here from Ogden, Utah at the D Event Center. And struggles offensively continue for ORU, 10 of 35 from the field, 6 of 16 from beyond the arc. As on the other side of Weber State, 20 of 39, 4 of 11 from downtown, and 10 of 12 from the stripe. Rebounding has gotten a little bit more even. ORU trailing now 25-20 in that category. Give a lot of credit to Barron Smith. He's done a really nice job. Leads all Golden Eagles with 5 rebounds. He's got a couple of them here in the second half, and he's on the floor out of the timeout as it's Weber State ball, and a foul immediately called. And it's going to go on Barron Smith Jr. That'll be his third personal. So now they lob it into Cutler, top of the key, right back to Sane. Sane works his way to the head of the key, trying to pocket pass it to Cutler, and it's out of bounds off of Weber State, back to Oral Roberts. So Martin will bounce it in for Furnish. So a lot of time left in this ball game, but ORU's got to start making shots, and they got to start making shots pretty much right now. Martin gives it up for Dow, drives in left baseline, got bumped on the way in, and a blocking foul is called on Sane. That is only Sane's second, so not much to worry about there for Weber State. That's team foul number 5 already, though, for Weber State. As ORU wasting no time, they get it to Harper ahead of the key. Harper with 15 to shoot goes left wing, back up top for Dow. He'll fire the straight on 3. Got another one. Connor Dow's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second half. He's up to 12 points, his third 3 of the ball game. And it's 54-37 with 15 minutes left to play. Skip pass to Burris, left wing, nearly threw it away. Sane did, and now Sane's got it back. Whiting with a deep right wing. Whiting bounces it underneath for Cutler, had trouble with it. Cutler finally gets it on the right block. Goes to work with the left hand, right back to the right hand, and now he threw it away out of bounds off of heading. So a stop for Oral Roberts after the 3 from Dow, and let's see if they can try and cut into this lead a little bit more. Hanson checks back in for Weber State. He takes the spot of Cutler. And Furnish gets it into Harper at midcourt. Harper fades over to the right wing, right back to Furnish near side. Furnish and Harper play catch. He's got it back. Harper with 10 to shoot. Harper wants to create on Whiting. Harper, wild jump stop inside, got tied up, bounces it for Barron Smith with 5. Smith in the paint, left-handed hook shot, up, no good, and the rebound ripped down by Hanson. Now here comes Weber State. Whiting leading the break near side, finds Burris running the rim, and he lays it in with the right hand. In the transition game, again, it's just killing Oral Roberts. Now Harper into the paint on the other side, looking for help, gives it up for Dow, top of the key. Dow into the left corner for Martin, hands it right back off for Dow, wanted to catch and shoot, but was smothered there by Burris. Dow looking for an outlet, finally gives it up for Harper between the circles. Harper crosses over, gets inside, got it stripped on the way in. Here comes Burris and Weber State. Now Heading gives it up, Whiting, all alone for the layup, right-handed. Layup is good. And just like that, it's a 21-point game, 58-37. Dowell let a long-range 3 fly, no good. Rebound tapped around, and Saint comes down with a rebound. Here come the Wildcats, still pushing in transition outside. Whiting, catch and shoot 3 right side. Left it too strong. Rebound tapped around, and Cal Furnish has got it. Furnish racing up the near sideline. Furnish kicks it out, left corner. Dow 3-ball again, no good, and the rebound, Henning got fouled. So substitutions, Jack Turner, Martin Skillips back in for Oral Roberts. as Martin and Harper check out. Luke Ray will also check in for Connor Dow, who's kind of sucking air right now. We are at 4,300 feet of elevation, so it could be having an effect on the guys right now, and understandably so. Weber State up 21, 58-37. Grayson gives it right wing, now top of the key for Hanson, who dribbles left. Hanson looking for a handoff. Wanted Grayson, and he's finally got him left side, 18 to shoot. Grayson to the free throw line, got tied up with Gray, and now they're going to call a foul. So now it's Gray's fourth. No, now they're going to say it's his fifth, so. So Luke Ray is fouled out of the game, but I don't think he realizes it. The scoreboard had 3 on him. But now he's got to come out of the ball game. So Chase Martin to check in for Gray, who is fouled out of the ball game. Gray finishes scoreless, just 1 rebound and 1 assist. And now we resume play with 13:05 left to go. Grayson to inbound it on the baseline. Grayson looking, gets it in, heading. Wild shot on the way in, and he gets fouled. So Heading will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Fouls on Barron Smith Jr. That is his 4th. First free throw from Heading is up and good. Heading's been kept in check, but again, the balanced scoring attack has been lethal. He's got 6 points now, 2 of 2 from the stripe. Second one, and a whistle, and another lane violation on Weber State. That time it's on Paschal. That's their second one here tonight. I don't think we've seen any of those all year until tonight. So, well, Roberts reaps the benefits of that. It's 59-37. Turner brings it across far sideline for ORU. Turner, pocket pass inside. Martin didn't catch it cleanly. Extra pass left corner 3. Furnish good. Rattled it home. Nice recovery there from Chase Martin after not fielding the ball cleanly off the pocket pass. And Furnish able to knock it down. Whiting with it on the other side for Weber State. Bounces it top of the key. Hands it right back off to him for Burris. Whiting catches Paschal, driving baseline, gets caught underneath his own basket, has to give it up for Hanson. Sidestep 3, right side, off the front of the rim, and the rebound, Yamanuchi Williams. Gives it up for Furnish near side, who wants to push. Furnish, left wing, dumps it off. Yamanuchi Williams, catch and shoot 3. Missed it badly there, and Paschal with a rebound. Paschal gives it up left side. Grayson bounces it underneath. Burris wants to go to work on Yamanuchi Williams, and a foul is going to be called on Udo. That is only his first personal. Connor Dow is going to check back in for Oral Roberts. 59-40, 12 minutes and 9 seconds to play. Cal Furnish checks out. Baseline out of bounds for Hanson and the Wildcats. Lobs it head of the key for Whiting. Whiting hands it right back off for Hanson off the screen. Now right back to Whiting. They play a 2-man game. Whiting wants to go to work. Nearly got stripped inside, rather, and he flips it up and in to make it 61-40. Turner brings it across near sideline. Turner got tripped up, and he lost it. Another turnover. Here comes Grayson and company. Grayson, no-look pass for Paschal underneath, and he lost it. Got a little bit too fancy with it. And that'll send us to the under 12 immediate timeout. Weber State still in firm control, 61-40 over Oral Roberts. 11:43 left to go in the ball game. Don't go anywhere. This is Golden Eagle basketball right here on the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor continues with our most successful promotion in decades. Patriot asks, are you upside down in your current vehicle? Meaning you owe more than it's worth. Let Patriot in Pryor get you out of that upside down vehicle with Patriot's exclusive $20,000 negative equity assistance program. Plus, enjoy up to $15,000 off new Ram trucks, Jeep Grand Cherokees, and Dodge Chargers. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor today. Ram MSRP $81,975.
Basketball season is here. So let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Racers, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of four with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit. This is Jack Turner, number 0, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
The newly renovated Embassy Suites Hotel is an official partner of ORU Athletics. The All Suites Hilton property features made-to-order breakfast and a nightly reception for our guests. All new just for you, our full-service hotel will take care of ORU fans like no one else. Give them a call at 918-622-4000. Back here at the D Event Center on the ORU Sports Network, it is Weber State 61, Oral Roberts 40. It has been that kind of night offensively for ORU. Luke Ray has fouled out of the ball game moments ago, and unfortunately a frustrating night comes to an end for him. And ORU still trying to figure things out on the offensive side of the basketball, down 21, shooting 29% here tonight. Weber State shooting 52%, and that's really the story of the game right there. And it is ORU basketball out of the timeout after the Weber State turnover, as Turner will work one-on-one with Grayson, bringing it across. Turner with a crossover, gets it across half court pretty much straight on. Now angles right around a Martin screen, pocket pass to him, extra pass underneath. Yuto Yamanuchi-Williams not ready for it, and it's another turnover. Turnover number 12 for ORU here tonight. They give it right back to Weber State. Grayson brings it across the timeline, angles left towards the head of the key, now right back to the wing. Now top, Henning drives in on Yamanuchi-Williams, got bumped and fouled. That is his second personal, and the team's 7th. So Weber State in the bonus the rest of the way. Henning tonight with 6 points. He's 2 of 3 from the stripe. Hits the first one. Henning, the team's leading scorer. He's been in double figures in every single ball game. He's got 7 right now. Trying to keep that streak alive for him. The second free throw, big bend to the knees on the way too strong. Rebound tapped around and into the hands of Cutler for the Wildcats, and they'll corral for an extra 20. Now Henning gives it up far side for Whiting, left wing. Whiting, skip pass, Grayson, right side 3. Left it short, rebound Turner. Here come the Golden Eagles. Turner, outlet pass over to Dow. Faked the 3, got inside, got fouled. So countered out with an impressive, aggressive take. Team foul number 6 on Weber State. The foul's on Henning. His 3rd personal. First free throw from Dow is up and too strong. So Henning checks out. Sane back in for Weber State. One more at the line for Connor Dow. 62-40. His second one on the way is good. And pressure from Oral Roberts after the free throw make. Suarez near side for Grayson, who will bring it across. Grayson races around everybody to the cup. Wild layup, no good, but the foul is there from Suarez. And the press broken to perfection by the Wildcats. And Harper nearly has his pocket pick. Now he does. Suarez gives it up. Sane all alone. He'll lay it up and in with the right hand. 66-41, largest lead of the ball game for Weber State. Killips hands off for Dow, left side. Dow thought about the 3 and instead lobs it underneath for Yamanuchi-Williams, left block. Yamanuchi Williams turns and scores with a right-handed baby hook. Makes it 66-43 with just over 10 minutes left to play here from Ogden. Grayson at the midcourt logo goes right. Now hands off for Suarez. Suarez, another handoff for Whiting. Cutler between the circles. Angles left, bounces it into the corner. Underneath now. Suarez got tied up. No look pass underneath. Cutler somehow came out of the scrum with it, and he lays it up and in with the right hand. Harper across the timeline for Oral Roberts goes left. Harper with a crossover. Spins back to the right hand inside the paint, looking for help. Kicks it out for Dow, head of the key. Dow steps back right wing into the right corner. Yamanuchi Williams, 3-ball, left it short. Offensive rebound, Killips kicks it out. Extra pass for Turner. Pump fake, watches defender fly by, lays it up and in. Nice take from Ty Harper. And a very veteran one at that for the graduate student. Makes it 68-45 with just over 9 minutes left to go. Grayson hands it off for Suarez. Suarez nearly had his pocket picked. He's able to get it over for Whiting. Now underneath, wide open, Sane lays it in. He's got lost in the zone. And an easy 2 for Sane. Makes it 70-45. Turner turns it over. Whiting kicked it off of his own foot. Can he save it? No, he can't. But good hustle from Weber State. I mean, it just feels like they've been one step ahead all night long. Burris checks back in for Cutler. So Turner will bounce it in for Harper. And he'll give it right back to Turner. Work one-on-one with Sane across half court. Turner angles right. Gives it up head of the key for Barron Smith, who's back into the ball game. Hands off for Harper now. Left wing. Killips wanted to drive right. Gives it up. Harper angles towards that right wing. Skip pass tipped on the way over to Turner. Extra pass. Dow left corner 3 on the way. Good. The counter now, another 3-ball. He continues his hot shooting. He's got 4 threes here tonight, and he's up to 16 points. Leading everybody in scoring. 70-48. Grayson off the handoff. Gives it up for Sane left wing. 8:12 left to go in the ball game. Sane head of the key. Skip pass left corner for Whiting. Thought about it. Now drives baseline. Pocket pass intercepted by Turner. Here come the Golden Eagles. Long pass over for Dow in rhythm 3. It's blocked on the way up. And scooping up the loose ball is Sane for Weber State. Sane will bring it across slowly. We're under 8 minutes. Sane will just hang out at midcourt. Now 15 to shoot. Now he'll go. Drives in with a right hand. Sane around Barron Smith. Gets caught underneath. Kicks it out. Whiting. Left wing 3. Good. And a timeout called by Weber State as well. And that'll use it as the media timeout as well. 7:35 left to go in the ball game, and it is all Weber State. 73-48 in front. And we'll step aside with them. Frustrating night continues for the Golden Eagles. Don't go anywhere. This is the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor continues with our most successful promotion in decades. Patriot asks, are you upside down in your current vehicle? Meaning you owe more than it's worth. Let Patriot in Pryor get you out of that upside down vehicle with Patriot's exclusive $20,000 negative equity assistance program. Plus, enjoy up to $15,000 off new Ram trucks, Jeep Grand Cherokees, and Dodge Chargers. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor today. Ram MSRP $81,975.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Reese's, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
This is Jack Turner, number 0, and you're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
73-48 lead for Weber State here in Utah. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. Get you some stat leaders here. Connor Dow leads everybody in scoring with 16 points. Ty Harper with 14 points. Dow with 4 threes on the night. And Harper 6 of 6 from the free throw line. On the other side, it's Chase Whiting leading the way for Weber State, also with 16 points. Sane right behind him with 13 points. Baron Smith leading all Golden Eagles in rebounding with 5. So he's put together some pretty quality minutes. He has not scored, but he's got the 5 rebounds, and he's also got 2 blocks. So tip of the cap to Baron Smith Jr. here tonight. As it is Golden Eagle basketball out of the timeout. 7.5 left to go in the ball game as Harper will bring it across. Looking for Furnish, didn't have him, and now he finally gets to him at half court. Furnish off the screen, now near side Harper. Gets a screen to the left wing. Harper goes baseline. Step back 15-footer. Good. Nice take from Ty Harper. He's up to 16 points. Tied for the team lead with Connor Dow. 73-50 with 7 and change left to go. Whiting dribbles left. Head of the key for Suarez. Suarez fakes the handoff. Goes down to the right baseline. Tries to shimmy his way through Baron Smith, but forced to kick it out for Hennig. Back out for Whiting left side with 11. Whiting surveys, bounces it free throw line for Suarez. Suarez with a jab step, gets inside. Wild take goes down. Tried to lean in and draw the foul on Baron Smith, but Smith wisely got out of the way so he wouldn't foul out of the game. He's got 4 of them. Now Harper on the other side got fouled on the way to the basket. And that foul is going to be on number 9, Deuce Paschal, and that'll send us to another timeout. 6:36 left to go in the ball game. 75-50 Weber State advantage in front of ORU. Back in a moment. This is Golden Eagle basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
Welcome to Lamar Outdoor Advertising, the largest outdoor advertising company in the U.S. and one of the most successful operators in the outdoor advertising industry. We offer advertising in 2/3 of the top 50 markets in the country, as well as over 100 years of experience to help you make the most of this valuable marketing tool. Please visit our website, www.lamar.com, to learn more about our award-winning team and services. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter, too. Let us know how we can best assist you when we return to the line.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Racers, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
This is number 7, Martin Skillips, and you're listening to Golden Eagles basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Jim Norton Toyota is where T-Town gets Toyota. Why? Jim Norton Toyota always has a huge selection of new Toyotas. Jim Norton Toyota has lifetime warranties on every new Toyota, and you get it all, plus a huge Jim Norton Toyota discount. Go see him at Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota. Well, it has been all Weber State all night, and it continues. 75-50 lead for the Wildcats over the Golden Eagles here in Ogden, Utah. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network. And ORU shooting 34% from the field. They made as many field goals in this half as they did in the entirety of the first half, so a little bit of offense picking up for Oral Roberts. They've already outscored themselves here in the second half as well. They scored 23 points in the first half, 27 here in the second half, shooting it at a 47% rate here in the second half, so much better offensively. But it's that first half that really killed him as Ty Harper to the line for a 1-and-1 chance out of the timeout, misses the front end, and the rebound to Paschal. Here comes the Wildcats. Paschal left wing nearly dragged the pivot foot, bounces it underneath, going to work and slamming it through is Malik Goma. Harper goes right from the wing, lays it up and in from the right side. Left-handed layup, good on the opposite side. Ty Harper continues to impress. He's got 18 points. As Whiting will bring it across near sideline for Weber State. Goes around a Suarez screen. Now gives it to Suarez, who angles right, handing off for Paschal. Head of the key now, Goma. Goma right off the screen, Whiting underneath, layup good. 79-52, Weber State in front. Now a head pass to Connor Dow, left wing. Dow with a jab step, tries to work his way inside, forced to give it up. Now Harper bounces it underneath for Barron Smith, left block, turns inside and got fouled on the way up. The foul is on Whiting. So Barron Smith Jr. to the free throw line, a chance to earn his first points here tonight. Transfer from North Texas, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks for him. And the free throw is up and good. Aaron Jacob checks back into the ball game for Oral Roberts. As Connor Dow comes to the bench. Well, one more for Barron Smith. 5:40 left to go in the ball game. Second one on the way, and Smith gets a friendly bounce, knocks down a pair. Sane back in for Weber State as Paschal checks out. 79-54, Wildcats in front. Sane hands it off for Suarez between the circles, fakes the handoff for Whiting. Now gives it up for Goma, who works his way to the left side. A handoff for Sane around the screen. Sane wanted to go two-man game, but didn't have anything there. Now circles around, wide open for a floater, and he's got it in the lane. Chase Martin will head to the scorer's table after that bucket. Ty Harper brings it across the near sideline. Harper ahead of the key. Kicks it right corner for Furnish. Now right back to Harper between the circles. Harper back to Furnish. He'll let one fly from the left wing. Too strong off the back rim. And the rebound bounces to Whiting. Here come the Wildcats. They have numbers if they hurry. Whiting now to the right block for Goma. Goma dump off and a bucket and a foul for Suarez. Fouls on Ty Harper. That's his third personal. Chase Martin and Yamanuchi Williams in for Barron Smith and Ty Harper. Weber State is shooting 72% in the second half. They are 18 of 25. Suarez to the line to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and he's got it. A 30-point lead for Weber State. Furnish over to Killips near side. Killips goes right to the elbow, kicks it right corner, right back to Killips. He'll fire the straight on three. Good. Martins Killips on the board with his first three ball. And Grayson will bring it across for Weber State with just under 4.5 left to play. Grayson, top of the key for Suarez. Now heading, dumps it underneath right block. Goma wants to go to work on Yamanuchi Williams. Now turns and scores with the left hand. Furnish bringing it across the far sideline for Oral Roberts. 4 minutes left to go. Yamanuchi Williams head of the key. Yamanuchi Williams surveys, wanting Jacob on the back cut. Didn't have him. Gives it back up top for Furnish. Furnish left open for three. He takes it. Too strong. Rebounding battle for between Grayson and Martin. And Grayson wins the battle. Flips it head, and he gets it right back. Grayson across half court. Grayson dumps it off. Suarez on the way in, and he gets whistled for the offensive foul. Chase Martin draws the charge. So Suarez picks up the personal. That is his second personal. And the 19th foul on Weber State. That'll send us to our final immediate timeout of the ball game. An 86-57 lead for Weber State on top of the Golden Eagles. We'll be back in a moment. This is Golden Eagle Basketball on the ORU Sports Network.
Life comes at you fast, whether it's starting a family, making the most out of your side hustle, or anything else financial. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone. That's what we do. We're TTCU Federal Credit Union, and we're here to get you where you want to go. Our money experts can help build your credit, figure out your budgets, and even help plan your savings goals. Together, we've got this. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of four with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC. Looking for delicious fried and rotisserie chicken? Look no further than Waldo's Chicken. Our Southern-style scratch-made sides are the perfect complement to our mouth-watering chicken. With dine-in, drive-through, and catering options, we got you covered for all occasions. Let us handle your next fundraising event, team lunch, or family gathering with our full-service catering options. Enjoy all your favorite sports with lots of TVs, and don't miss out on our daily food and drink specials each week. With 2 convenient locations at Broken Arrow's Tiger Hill Plaza and 71st and Yale. Waldo's Chicken, the best fried chicken in Oklahoma.
This number 5, Connor Down. You're listening to Golden Eagle Basketball on ORU Sports Network.
Welcome back here on the ORU Sports Network, the event center. It is 86-57, Weber State in front. Let's get some team stats. Weber State out rebounding the Golden Eagles 35-24, 6-6 offensively, 29-18 defensively. Out assisting ORU 18-9. Turnovers ORU 13, Weber State 8. Points in the paint have been extremely lopsided for Weber State. 56-12 over Oral Roberts. That's one thing you can certainly point to here tonight. And Weber State's also shooting at 60% for the ball game. 73% in the second half. I mean, when they are shooting, they are not missing. And a part of that is what Oral Roberts has failed to do defensively. ORU with a much better second half shooting wise. 10-21, 47%. Compared to the 8 of 30 in the first half as Furnish brings it up out of the timeout, hands it off for Martin. Martin goes right, now gives it head of the key for Jacob. Aaron Jacob surveys, looking for somebody, and nearly lost it. Finally finds Killips. Killips hands it off. Now Jacob drives in from the left wing, gets shut off on the block with 9 to shoot. Jacob looking for some sort of offense, gives it up for Furnish left corner with 5, back outside Jacob with 3. Jacob gets inside the paint, lays it up, and in right at the shot clock buzzer. Got through everybody, and Aaron Jacob is on the board. Makes it 86-59 with 3 minutes left to go here from Weber State. Suarez looking to his bench for a play call. Now he finally gets it. Suarez hands it off to Sane, right wing, goes behind the back against Killips, now into the corner. Right side, Suarez drives baseline through a plethora of Golden Eagles. Another block for Barron Smith, his third. And here comes Cal Furnish racing up the near sideline. Gives it left corner. Killips drives baseline, had it poked away, and another turnover. Grayson comes up with it for Weber State. On the other end, soaring into the basket, missed the layup was Goma. Offensive rebound for Suarez. He gets tied up, and they're going to say it's out of bounds off of Oral Roberts as Jacob got tied up. So we're going to see a couple of new Wildcats come in here. It's going to be Borges Shalobo as well as Brady Smith. And Paschal's actually going to come in as well for Hennig. Hanson is also back in for Weber State. Baseline out of bounds. Smith gets it into Shalobo. Shalobo working one-on-one with Barron Smith, kicks it out. And a 3 from Paschal, no good. Offensive rebound, Shalobo throws it back up, no good. Rebound tapped around. And Furnish taps it to himself over a defender. Nifty play there. Furnish extra pass over for Martin, right corner. Now head of the key for Barron Smith. Smith surveys, gives it up for Killips. Now top of the key. Bounces it underneath. And the layup good from Barron Smith Jr. Nice pass from Chase Martin as Barron Smith up to 4 points here tonight to go along with the 6 rebounds and the 3 blocks he has. Hanson with it on the other side as we tick under 2 minutes. Shalobo, left side nearly turned it over. Martin all over Paschal. And now Paschal throws it away. Furnish ahead of the pack. He's got numbers if he hurries. Furnish bounce pass over to Jacob. Wanted to throw it down, and a whistle and a foul calls. He got fouled hard on the way to the bucket. Foul is on Paschal. As Jacob takes an extra second, and rightfully so. He got hit pretty hard on that one. So Aaron Jacob with 2 shots. He's a 90% free throw shooter to begin his Division I career, and the first one rattles home. (86-62), a minute 42 left to go. One bounce for Jacob, second one pure. And a timeout called by Corey Barnett and company. It is a full timeout. We'll take it with them with a minute 42 left to go in the ball game. Weber State with an 86-63 lead over Oral Roberts. Back in a moment on the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor continues with our most successful promotion in decades. Patriot asks, are you upside down in your current vehicle? Meaning you owe more than it's worth. Let Patriot in Pryor get you out of that upside down vehicle with Patriot's exclusive $20,000 negative equity assistance program. Plus, enjoy up to $15,000 off new Ram trucks, Jeep Grand Cherokees, and Dodge Chargers. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Pryor today. Ram MSRP $81,975.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Reese's, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
Minute 42 left to go here from the D Event Center here in Ogden, Utah. Connor Clark here with you on the ORU Sports Network, and a lopsided lead for Weber State, which they've had pretty much all night, 86-63. Full court press on for Oral Roberts as Weber State's got it out of the timeout, and they just lob it forward for Paschal, who gets all the way to the rim and lays it in with the right hand. I mean, pressure was on for ORU, but it looked like nobody was even on the court defensively. Smith has it, head of the key, gives it up. Aaron Jacob, right wing three, missed it off to the right. Killips had the rebound wrestled away from him, and here comes Paschal. Paschal all the way to the cup, got blocked by Jacob, and it ricochets out of bounds. It will stay with Weber State. Nice block there by Aaron Jacob, though, getting back defensively. Nicely done by the Division II transfer. So baseline out of bounds for Weber State. Gets it into Grayson in the corner. Right side, bounces it right block now. Shaloba wants to go back to work. Shaloba to the left hand, spins back to the right, trying to get it up and around Barron Smith. Missed it short, he airballed it. Now here comes Martin picking up the loose ball. Martin across the sideline near side, looking for a handoff, finds Jacob on the back cut, and it's picked off. Grayson on the other side gives it up for Paschal, working his way up, and he gets fouled by Killips. So that is Killips' second. And Paschal to the free throw line. First one is up and missed it strong. Paschal tonight 6 points, 2 of 4 from the field. That's his first free throw miss. Second one on the way is good. (89-63) under a minute to play. Weber State in front. Furnish dribbles left to the wing. Now swings it into the corner for Martin. Wanted to bounce it underneath for Barron Smith, and he does. Smith goes to work. Left baseline. Smith still going to work. Spins back to the left hand. Hook shot. Up no good. Missed it long. Back tap goes right to Smith, and Weber State now ball's loose on the deck, and Smith is able to pick it up. And he gives it up for Grayson. About a 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Hansen hands it off for Smith with 22 to play. Now Paschal with it right side. He'll step back for three right wing. Good. That is a cherry on top for Weber State. Makes it 92-63. Shot clock off with 15 seconds left to play. Furnish, left side. He'll step back for three, and he rattles it home. Cal Furnish with 7.9, his second three of the ball game. And all Weber State has to do is dribble it out. And it was all Weber State all the time here tonight at home. The final score from Ogden. It's the Wildcats 92 and the Golden Eagles 66. Well, the Empire Fence postgame show will come your way next. We'll recap it all for you, including head coach sit-down with Corey Barnett. And then we will get you out of here from the base of the mountains here in Utah. Once again, the final score, Weber State 92, ORU 66. We'll be back in a moment for the Empire Fence postgame show right here on the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
When it comes to family dinner, Waldorf Chicken makes everyone happy. Kids love the hand-breaded tenders and creamy mac and cheese. Parents love the deal. Every Tuesday, Kids Eats free with the purchase of an adult entry. Whether you are craving sandwich, wings, or fresh salad, Waldorf has something for everyone. With 3 Tulsa area locations open 7 days a week, plus catering for any event, Waldorf Chicken serves up flavor and smiles. Waldorf, where family favorites are made fresh every day.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Reese's, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
At Grubbs Acura of Tulsa, we don't just sell cars, we stand behind them. That's why we offer a lifetime warranty on every new Acura and select pre-owned vehicles. Drive with confidence, knowing your investment is protected for the long haul. Stop by Grubbs Acura of Tulsa today. Luxury you can trust, backed for life.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
Back here in Utah as Weber State with a dominating victory over Oral Roberts here on the ORU Sports Network. Connor Clark with you as this is the Empire Fence postgame show. Final score here from the D Event Center. It's Weber State 92 and Oral Roberts 66. Let's get you the stats here from tonight's ball game. First with the rebounds, Weber State out rebounding ORU 40-27 overall. 9-6 offensively, 31-21 defensively. They out assist ORU 19-10. Turnovers, ORU with 15 of them. Weber State with 9 of them. Blocks, so Weber State with 5, ORU with 4. Steals, Weber with 8 of them. ORU with 3 of them. Points off of turnovers, Weber State with 15 and ORU with 9. Points in the paint, and this is where Weber State just really crushed it. 58-16 in favor of the Wildcats, and that is kind of a separation that you will not see every day in college basketball. But Weber State got whatever they wanted at times on offense, and they completely dominated in this game. They shoot it 55% for the field, 35% from three, 77% for the free throw line. ORU, 37% from the field, 37% from three, and 68% from the free throw line. Individual scoring leaders, Ty Harper led the way for ORU with 18 points on 6 of 12 shooting. He was 6 of 7 from the stripe as well. Connor Dow right behind him with 16 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 4 of 10 from beyond the arc, 2 of 4 from the charity stripe. And Barrett Smith Jr., shouts to him. He had a really nice game, 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks as well for him off the bench. And, of course, no Ofri Neve, so some elevated minutes for some guys that may not normally see the elevated minutes, so give them credit here tonight. As for Weber State, right on cue and right on brand, rather, they have 5 guys in double figures, led by Jason Whiting with 18 points on 8 of 17 for the field, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for him. Right behind him was Sade with 15 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. He had a phenomenal ball game. Suarez with 14 points and 7 rebounds. Burris with 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. And Pascal with 10 points on 3 of 5 shooting, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal, and 2 blocks to lead the way for Weber State. So, again, not a game that obviously Oral Roberts envisioned having here tonight. I don't think any of us envisioned this happening here tonight, but sometimes that's how the game of basketball will treat you. And unfortunately, it did not treat the Golden Eagles well here tonight, but those days will come throughout the season where the game does treat the Golden Eagles well. But this is the final game of what has been a really, really long road trip, rather. The homestand will begin on Saturday as Oral Roberts is back in action at 7 o'clock Central Time as they host Montana State in Game 2 of the Big Sky Summit League Challenge. And, of course, the women also play at 2 o'clock, so we'll have a little ORU Sports Network doubleheader for you from the Navy Center on Saturday. Always a blast when both teams are in town, and it will be another blast come Saturday afternoon and evening. But once again, final score here, Weber State 92, Oral Roberts 66. Weber State improves to 4-4 on the year, and ORU falls to 3-7 on the season going back home. We'll step aside, and then on the other side, we'll have the head coach come over, and we'll have a quick chat about tonight's game with Corey Barnett, and we will wrap things up here from the D Event Center. But the Empire Fence postgame show rolls on after this. This is the ORU Sports Network.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa has hundreds of 2025 Ram trucks that must be eliminated to make room for the 2026 models. They all must go. Patriot will discount 2025 Ram 1500s in stock up to $18,000. Plus, get 3.9% APR for 72 months. Ram 2500 heavy duties come with $17,000 in savings. Get to Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Tulsa, 46th and Memorial. Stock number 250143, MSRP 78404. Stock number 250676, MSRP 7535. Dealer retains all rebates.
When it comes to family dinner, Waldorf Chicken makes everyone happy. Kids love the hand-breaded tenders and creamy mac and cheese. Parents love the deal. Every Tuesday, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult entry. Whether you are craving sandwich, wings, or fresh salad, Waldorf has something for everyone. With 3 Tulsa area locations open 7 days a week, plus catering for any event, Waldorf Chicken serves up flavor and smiles. Waldorf, where family favorites are made fresh every day.
At Bill Knight Ford, we're proud to bring you the power of 4 with Bill Knight Ford of Tulsa, Stillwater, Bartlesville, and now our all-new location in Veneta. You have access to a wider selection of vehicles, more service options, and a dedicated team.
Get the 2025 F-150 Super Crew for just $48,990 or the 2025 Explorer for just $43,660, both with 3.9% financing.
Visit any of our 4 locations to experience the power of 4 for yourself or shop BillKnightAuto.com today.
WAC from Ford Credit.
Basketball season is here, so let racers make sure you're on the ball for entertaining. Make it easy with our ready-to-grill items, like our jalapeno poppers and kebabs. We have fan favorites, like our sandwich trays from the deli, or team-themed cakes and cupcakes in the bakery. Reese's, the official grocery store of the ORU Golden Eagles.
Welcome back here to the D Event Center as the Empire Fence postgame show rolls on. Connor Clark now joined by the head coach, Corey Barnett, here on the Empire Fence postgame show. And, Coach, obviously a tough one here tonight. Sometimes that happens in the game of basketball. And you guys really did pick it up in that second half, at least percentages-wise, on the offensive side of the ball. And a guy I was really impressed with, honestly, here tonight was Barron Smith Jr. I know we've talked about him over the past couple of weeks, but 4 points, led your team in rebounding with 6, and also had a couple of blocks in there. Really provided a spark off the bench here tonight.
Yeah, I thought Barron gave us a little bit of fight, but across the board, I thought it was one of the worst efforts I've ever been a part of. We were very, very soft, and that is 100% on me. I've been doing way too much load management and soft practices, and that needs to change and change quickly because we got to figure out our toughness level. They punked us. They sent a message right from the jump. They scored 43 points. We couldn't score because we couldn't go against their switching. We didn't move the ball enough, and that needs to change and change quickly.
How big was their transition offense in this game tonight?
Huge. I mean, our biggest emphasis coming in the game is who they are in the glass and who they are in transition. That was the biggest thing that we wanted to talk about and work to take away. And I thought we did a really poor job executing the game plan. I mean, we hit way more threes than them. We had 11 threes to their 6. We made one less free throw, 13 to their 14, but they just dominated us in the paint with 56-12. So I got to find somebody who's going to bring the physicality level that we need in the paint. And whoever does that is going to play dang near every minute they can because that's what this team needs more than anything else.
Yeah, when it goes about, protecting the paint moving forward, and obviously the points of the paint was a huge disparity here tonight, but how do you go about just emphasizing that in practice and moving along with the game plan in order to protect that painted area?
Yeah, I mean, it's on everybody. It's not just like on our 5 men. It's on our guards, got back cut. We didn't have the ball pressure that we needed. We didn't execute and stay underneath. When we did go to some switching stuff, they still cut us up. We didn't communicate very well. I thought across the board, we didn't really do anything well tonight, to be honest with you. So.
One last thing for you guys. Finally get to go back home to take on Montana State. What's kind of that schedule looking like for your squad as you guys get ready to take the floor at the Mabee Center?
Yeah, tomorrow is not a load management day. It's usually one that we take light because of the game today, but we're going to go at it tomorrow. We're going to go at it Friday, and Montana State's going to see a significantly different team on Saturday.
Well, Coach, as always, thanks so much for the time. We'll talk to you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Well, that's head coach Corey Barnett here on the Empire Fence postgame show. Big thanks to him, as always, for making some time for us, win or lose, and always bringing great stuff to the program as well. But that will do it for us here from Ogden, Utah, in the D Event Center. Once again, a lopsided final score. Unfortunately, Weber State 92, ORU 66, and Oral Roberts falls to 3-7 on the year. Weber State to an even 500 at 4-4 on the season. So ORU back in action at home at 7 o'clock on the Mabee Center floor. You can catch it right here on the ORU Sports Network as they take on Montana State to close out the Big Sky Summit League Challenge, and hopefully a big bounce-back game as well as they finally get to be home for the first time in a couple of weeks. Well, big thanks to our sponsorship group, as always, for supporting these great broadcasts that we are so fortunate to put on here on the ORU Sports Network. A big thanks to our ORU Sports Network crew for always making us look and sound great with each and every single broadcast. And a big thanks to all of you for staying up late with us here on Wednesday night and making us a part of your Wednesday night. It is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you with each and every basketball broadcast that we do throughout the season. So a big thanks to all of you for tuning in and listen to me blabber for about 2 hours talking about basketball. It is always a pleasure. So once again, we'll talk to you again on Saturday night. Oral Roberts and Montana State is on deck next at the Mabee Center. This is Connor Clark saying so long from the D Event Center. We hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday and a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you on Saturday. This has been Golden Eagle Basketball on the ORU Sports Network.